Diablo. The Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Welcome back to Abracadabra, people. Glad you could join us. Like, follow, share, all that good stuff. Anybody that's watching, if you are interested in seeing previous episodes, you can always look us up on YouTube, Abracadabra DnD on YouTube, and you can watch all 73 previous episodes. Again, go over there, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. One thing now is we finally reached affiliate on our Twitch channel here, so we can now accept donations. So we'll be setting that up soon. If you look down in the description underneath, not now, but maybe in a week or so, you should see options to donate there as well. But with that, I think we need to jump in. Oh, we lost Rowan. Okay. She's eating. Oh, got it. Okay, you're muted too, by the way.
Okay.
And just so people know, she has not been crying. So with that, let's
Why'd you put it out there?
Oh no.
let's
Rude.
she has not been yeah, so anyways, let's get into it. Rowan, go ahead and if you could do this with a straight face. I mean, do you need a tissue? Alright, let's do this recap, people.
Last session, we got our asses whooped. It's about as much as we could say.
Okay.
The necromorph-looking creatures that stop walking when, like, you look at them, weren't the only enemies that we were facing. Apparently, there are these invisible, like, imp creatures that casted, like, illusions on us. And we're very smart, so they just targeted, first they targeted Rowan, and then they targeted Thee, and then they targeted Rose. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm at 3 levels of exhaustion. It's not great. We got to see a few of our characters go a little apeshit against these imps, though 2 or 1 managed to fly away and escape.
2 of them got away out of the 6.
2 of them managed to escape, and then now we're gonna traverse across a lava field.
Yeah, Thebe got a little violent on them. Went a little off the rails there towards the end, and would just refuse to let him get away. But yeah, it was a different side of Thebe that y'all haven't really seen before. I don't think he was too happy. Quick recap. Yeah, just a long fight, long slog of a fight last time. So, let's go ahead and give out your inspiration. Let me see.
Who doesn't have it again?
I'm checking right now. Oh, that is not him. Boros does not have one. Ross does not have one. Simon does not have one. Holy crap. Rowan. Oh, Rowan's good. Our thieves got his.
By the lack of inspiration, I'm assuming last week's session was quite difficult.
Yeah. So Rowan and Thebe have inspiration. Everybody else does not.
Okay.
Mm. Vec is getting inspiration.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll put that on him right now. Okay. Well, as you pick up your asses that were handed to you, we're gonna jump right into this, picking up immediately after the fight, actually, because I mean that's exactly where we left off. As soon as the last one got out of range and Thebe couldn't quite get it with the distance, that's where we ended it. So. Hold on, I cannot spell. Alright. We're gonna jump over here to this scene. Just to give us some ambiance, some stuff to look at. And what are we doing? As Thebe, you fire off your last shot and drop this creature, and you look at the other two that are now way in the distance, and you know well beyond your range. What are we doing?
I think Thebe fires off once or twice more anyway. Just trying.
Yeah, I mean you can, but Megan, can you do me a favor? Can you grab the link to our Twitch and drop it in the general tab for me, please?
What?
Got some friends asking for it.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. I mean, you fire off a shot, maybe two, and you watch the shot fall way short of your targets as they just, at that point, kind of disappear in the distance.
Damn it to hell! I mean, you know what I mean.
Damn it to hear.
Damn it to hear!
That's funny.
Oh. Why does it do this? Why does it do this? It always does this.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh,
I had to
my-
open a new window, and it, like, Twitch has this thing on the homepage where it's, like, promoting people. But it doesn't start off as, like, muted default, you know?
Gotcha. So, well, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure you have the proper levels of exhaustion.
I've got 3 levels of exhaustion, I checked.
Okay, just making sure.
Are we
I think
still
from
loading?
last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still loading.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
I think just to stay in the moment here, Thebe would run over to Rowan, as I imagine most of our party would, to check on her being okay. Rowan? Rowan, are you still with us?
I'm really tired. Everything hurts.
Oh, you're a goner there.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was too. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, of course. You would have done the same. I could tell you, I know that for a fact. Thebe motions over to his scar on his clavicle. Don't worry though, I shot them right in the epidermis.
Beep,
Yeah?
I need you to do me a favor.
Oh yeah, of course.
Has Jendal ever taught you, or has anyone ever taught you, how to bring someone back if they go?
Well, we talked about it in theory, and I wouldn't say that it's something I've ever done before, but after going through it a little bit myself, I think it might be possible that, well, if I really connected with nature and could muster up enough willpower, I think I could do it. Depending on the other person, of course, you know, it's weird. I feel confident, but I've never done it before, so maybe I shouldn't.
I'm going to assume that the spell and the rituals that you use would be the same as what I use. So you would need the materials.
Yeah, I think I would.
If anything happens to me, I'm counting on you, okay? Inside of my bag are several diamonds. If I drop and I can't be brought back, you need to take my bag and run with the others.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've already thought about that. The thought crossed my mind when you went down. I didn't know if you were dead, but, you know. I just want you to know that you could count on me. I was already prepared to do that.
I'm glad then.
Worse. I mean, you did it for me. and Thebe, like, pauses and looks at the rest of you. And any of you. All of you. We gotta have each other's backs.
What I really meant is, if things go south, and you can't bring me along, you have to leave me.
What? You must be tired. He puts like a hand on your forehead. Yeah, she just knows what she's saying right now, guys, right? Are you guys hearing this? Did somebody... Yeah, go ahead.
In the mental link, because I think at this point I'm still a dragon, right?
Yes.
Because I can't speak. In the mental link, you'll just hear he has a point. We can't afford to waste all of our resources trying to rescue someone, especially if the rest of the party is in danger.
Do I want Vec or Ross? If I go down, they have to take Kavath.
like Thebes' demeanor kind of changes for a minute. And you can see, uncharacteristically, there's not even a hint of a smile on his face. Nothing's going to happen to you. We're gonna get through this together. Every single person here.
That kind of just chimes in through the mental link. I agree. We stay together.
That's optimistic.
You don't get to give up, Rowan. Remember, this is not about us. It's not just our lives.
Oh, I know, which is why I'm saying, if it comes down to it, you have to leave me behind.
He looks at Ross desperately. There's a look of pleading on his face.
Ooh, did we lose Sean? Hello? Sean, you
Nope,
there,
nope.
bud? Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm here. Yeah. You would see a glance between the two of you, and I think I would look at Rowan and say, "We hear your request, and we respect it. Understand that you must respect our choice, whoever makes it, to preserve your life, when possible."
There's not much I can say to convince you otherwise. I just wanted to make sure I say it.
That kind of just walks up to Rowan and places like his hand on her head and just gives it a rub. You'll be
She
fine.
slouches forward from the weight of the hand.
And then afterwards, he kind of like sweeps you and picks you up, so you don't have to walk. Rest.
Need to get moving. The longer we stay here, the more likely we'll have something else haunting us. And, in case it needs be said, no more speaking verbally. I start heading out, or heading towards the power forge, whatever,
Gotcha.
going east.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Thief goes over to Simon, kind of elbows him. You should say something to her. I think she could use all of us as friends right now. She's exhausted out of her mind. She almost died. I mean, and you're the best one here, Simon.
Okay. I guess we're all, standing around on this little, right before the lava fields, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look over at Rowan. That was a tough fight. I barely remember any of it.
Metagame much?
Wait, what? I don't remember it.
Oh, no. Welcome
Like,
back, Anthony, this
both
week,
ways.
by the way, everybody.
Hey. If it wouldn't have been for you, we wouldn't have made it. And I feel that no one is getting left behind. So cease this foolish talk. and let's go.
Rub some dirt on it.
Is that my king commanding me to do this, or is this Simon asking me? I say in the mental link.
Both. If you're willing for me to be your king.
Never did give you the answer on that, did I?
Nope.
You'll just have to wait in suspense then.
I'll hold my breath.
What? Jesus Christ. Was that a mental wink?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Anything else? Well, if you do have anything else, it's fine. It can wait just a second. Vec, as you pick Rowan up, and you kind of look across the way here, across these lava pits and fields. Yeah, give me a perception check while the rest of them are still chatting.
Oh boy. Perception. Oh, come on, that would have been really nice.
Looks like lava fields. You do. You believe you might be able to cross through here. You think you spot a path. You're not sure. You know how far it goes, and possibly ends in a lava pit, but you think you could pick your way across here.
All right. I'll start walking off towards the lava pits after Ross.
Alright. So a lot of this is going to be narrow, maybe 5-10 foot little spans of rock here between these lava fields, some of them. Who would kind of lead this portion of it here?
I would.
All right.
I mean, and when I say that, I mean I'm leading it, and with the intention of remaining close to people.
Right.
While we kind of advance.
Okay. I'll tell you, it's not extremely precarious, and it actually looks sort of worn down, traveled. So, but Ross, if you don't mind, as you guys start out across here, and you kind of look it up ahead to kind of choose your path ahead of time, make sure you're not leading them into somewhere where you have to turn around. Give me a perception check as you're leading the way here, or survival, your choice.
I guess guidance.
I would say you're probably not close enough to touch him because Vec's holding you. I don't know where Vec would be in the lineup, but
I'll be right behind Ross.
of course
That
you
is true.
motherfucker. So
No,
I mean,
because
they-
I literally
they-
left
yeah,
right
they
behind
said that.
Ross. I said that.
That's
oh,
what
that's
they said.
right. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Rowan, honestly, think about it honestly. Would you know that Ross is, Ross was attempting to judge your his?
I know he's
Path
taking
and-
lead, and we're about to traverse a lava field.
Okay. All right. Shakily, I guess you reach out and put a hand on
As he
Ross's back.
passes by, I would have like brushed my hand against his shoulder or something.
No problem. So, yeah, perception or survival, Ross, your choice. And you can add the guidance to that if you wish. But that was pretty high. Okay, yeah. Again, as I said last session, you guys begin to feel that weariness in your body, understanding it's been close to a day's worth of hiking for you guys. So I'd say you can't move too fast through here, simply because you're trying to stick to a fairly small path and avoid the extreme heat from the lava. But I'd say within about an hour, Ross, you get a pretty good distance in here, and you kind of wipe some sweat as you look back over your shoulder to kind of try and judge how far you've come into this field. And at this point, you've already lost track. You can't really tell where the lava fields end because of the light and the kind of heat wavering in the air between you and where you began. So, yeah, not too many places you can see to rest here. But give me a perception check since you're leading this. See if you can find something here.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Oh. Yeah, not seeing anywhere you can really get away from the heat and have enough of an area for everybody to kind of spread out here. Do you just push on?
Glancing over my shoulder, how does everyone look?
Well, we just got a fight. He said we've been traveling for about a day, so we're looking pretty tired, I imagine.
Yes, okay, then let me put it this way. I would pause long enough to ask, I don't really see anywhere for us to stop. I also don't want to stop. This is bloody hell after all. But is anyone in desperate need for a respite?
I think Rowan is.
Yeah, I glance at Rowan. Is that what you want?
We can continue. We'll just nap here, I say. No, not say. I think. Fucking hell. I think mentally, as I'm, like, being carried by Vec.
Ross, give me a survival check real quick.
Sure.
Another one.
Beginning to think I shouldn't have taken lead.
You feel like you could probably go on for another 2-3 hours before you know that that inevitable exhaustion will set in. That's your best guess, though. 2 to 3 hours. So.
Yep. Simon Moses is going up next to Ross.
Okay.
Looks at him. How good looking, boss?
Also, yeah. Also, before you answer that, those of you, Rowan, you're being carried because of that. Vec is moving slower than normal, but the heat is still getting to Ross. You feel the heat from these fields. It's almost like you're in an oven because of your armor. So just keep that in mind. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
More quietly. Oh, I can't mentally whisper to you, so.
You can.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm only routing it to everything to everyone.
Right. Then I would mentally tell you. Let's say we press on another 2-3 hours before we start to see decline in our abilities, but I don't think we have a choice.
Okay. I look out in front. So, straight ahead, I guess, right?
But I don't think we have any other way, right?
No. You with your first survival check, you realize that the path you're on was kind of traveled. You've come to realize this seems to be an actual path leading somewhere. There's a lot of foot traffic here. Not that you could see prints, but that the stone is worn down and smooth from the traffic.
Life is a highway.
Yep. I would answer Simon. Straightforward. We press on. And
Haven't picked out a route yet.
well, pointing. I kind of. This is hard to believe, but that's a path. If I ever saw one. You can see it in the way the stone has been polished. Many a heel, or hoof, or claw has passed through here. This
Simon
must be
looks
the
at
way.
what you're indicating. Kind of eyeballs it and cocks his head to the side. Think you're right.
Oh, what? Why am I speaking infernal? What the hell's going on?
Oh, I understand.
Probably from.
Oh, did you? Oh, because I
Oh,
sent
lie.
it directly to you, I guess.
Ah.
Alright. I look at Simon and with a raised brow. Are we ready?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to do it from your character sheet.
I got a bar, bro. And I will also, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. D8.
It's a 10, bro.
Mm-mm.
Pretty sure it's a 10.
It's a D8.
Could be a 10. Didn't he's high enough and that should have gone up.
Maybe so. That one level of sorcerer screws him on some things.
Well, fair enough.
So,
Let me check. Yeah, dude. D10, bro.
okay, get it. Damn. Reliable talent's gonna be kicking in soon too. Shit. All right. Yeah. Simon, up ahead. As you kind of glance forward and squint against the heat, you kind of put your hand up a little to help with some of the ambient light from around. You swear you see structures in the distance. Not just jagged rock sticking up, but actual worked structures.
I relay that to everyone. Look, out there in the distance, I see buildings.
So Ross, you poor perception check, but now that it's pointed out to you, you think you could see it as well, what he's talking about. Anybody else looking would also probably notice now that it's being pointed out to you.
It seems that this well-worn, well-traveled path leads to those buildings.
Yes, it does.
I'd put a hand on Simon's shoulder, and Simon, you can see relief in my face. That grim, tight-lipped, like sour face expression softens. Somehow you always make my day.
I look over at you and through the link say, "Got you, bro."
I nod and I would get ready to move on.
All right.
All right.
Well, I turn away from Ross, look over at everyone, and say, "That way, down this well-worn, well-traveled path to those buildings out in the distance. If you do like this, you can kind of see it because it blocks that heat wave."
He starts doing that with his fingers. Oh
See, it
yeah.
works, doesn't it?
Vec just kind of squints because he can't really use his hands right now.
All right.
Wait, guys, what are we doing? Let's think about this for a minute. If we encounter something, and Rowan can't fight like this, and she's what keeps us alive. We should stop right now and rest and give her a chance to breathe.
Through the mental link, Vec just kind of looks over to you, Thebe. Can't rest here. Too hot. Bad area.
Is it too hot, DM, for us to rest here?
You got a
Like, would-
passive survival of 15. I think Thebe would understand that. Yeah, this place here definitely would not be a good place to rest. You wouldn't get any rest. The heat, the closeness of the lava to you, there's nowhere to actually kind of lay down and relax. Yeah, this is definitely not a good spot. Not if you're trying to recuperate.
Okay, how far back was the last good spot? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Is it one of
No.
those things where we could just back up a bit?
You would
Okay.
have to traverse all the way back to where you started to get out of the lava fields. This actually seems to be a road. I don't know if Ross said that to. Did he say that to everyone, or did he just say that to Simon?
As far as pointing out the path,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was just to Simon.
Okay. But it does seem as though you're on some sort of path here, Thebe. And it's been fairly narrow this entire way. It's winding, cutting. Sometimes there's little switchbacks that you have to go, but it's never more than 12 feet wide at any given point.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
people look
told
around us.
everybody that there
Go
was a
ahead.
road. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, we told everyone that there was a path.
Yeah, Simon said something and pointed,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
at-
So
and that's how they saw the structures.
So there you go. I mean, and you again, you know, I'll reiterate. You've noticed it that since y'all started on this path, it's always been this small, narrow piece. Sometimes single file, sometimes 11, 12 feet wide. You know, so, but that's it. And the heat is almost overwhelming at this point.
Okay. Is there somewhere like nearby looking around that would be reasonable to make camp at that's not in this vicinity? Or is this is this like a lava field? Like, I know you were on a path and it's hot, but like, I don't think I
You're
understand.
looking for maybe some spots that maybe not connected to the path, but
Yeah,
you
where
could
maybe it's
possibly-
more reasonable. Yeah.
Give me a
Make-
perception check.
Okay. Thebe looks around. It's 14.
You see a few kind of raised portions of this rocky ground in the distance, maybe 20, 30 feet off the path, but it's lava between you and them, where you could possibly get to it and rest there, but that's about it. I mean, you see a couple of spots that look like that. You're not sure if the rock there is cooled. It doesn't appear to be glowing with heat, but you do see some spots that could possibly be made into a makeshift, place to rest. It's a matter of getting to them across the lava.
Yeah, Thebe will point those out. Ask what people think about them. Or ask if maybe they should keep going.
Zach would look at the direction that he was pointing out. And just to clarify, there are almost like no paths or any way to get to this area.
No, they seem to be little islands within these pools of lava.
Okay. Through the mental link, then Vec will look at Thebe and might be hard to get there.
You'll hear me say, well, say I can't speak. I can fly us over there.
How long
But
does
it might take some
polymorph
time.
last?
An hour from the cast.
Yeah, it'd be gone by now.
Okay. I wasn't sure exactly how long we were traveling.
It only seems to be an hour in the distance. Doesn't seem to be that far. I
What
think the
doesn't?
distance is the buildings down this road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but what happens if we get to that building and, you know,
Well, remember
owner's
Tyrael
home.
said. Remember Tyrael said, not everyone here is out to be assholes.
we can,
Deep.
We
That's
might
a
actually
gamble.
find
Deep.
Zucker.
yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Ross, yeah. Sir.
This. Not yours, sir. Rowan believes in us to keep her safe and to do what's right, just like you believe in her to keep you alive. You've got to trust that we can do this because we have to. Do you understand?
I do. So does that mean we stop or go? That's
Means
the
we
part.
go.
That, okay. Yes. Yeah. Deep kind of snaps together. Yes, sir. Gives you like a salute.
I look to Simon for help.
Thebe looks
Oh,
real
boy.
bad, by the way, Ross. As you now look at him
Oh.
and kind of speak to him, yeah, he looks pretty bad.
Lad, a moment if you would permit me to lay a hand on you.
I don't know what that means, sir. But yes.
Please stop calling me sir, I say as I reach out and place a gauntlet. No, actually I would take my gauntlets off. They're, metal. Don't want to burn his forehead off.
I'm gonna brand him.
Yeah, right. The power of Christ compels you.
You've got matching scars now.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Thebe my remaining lay on hands. No, I will leave one, so he gets 20.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know that Thebe has ever been the recipient
Laid?
of this.
Wait.
That is not even what I didn't even
Congratulations.
start to say
You're-
anything like that. That is all.
Wow,
guys.
dude.
You're
Wow.
about to get
real,
laid.
real mature.
I actually
Fucking
said
DM.
I don't know that Thebe has ever been the recipient of Ross's lay on hands ability. So
Like,
Up to it again,
subscribe,
laid.
sign up to the channel. Thebe's never been laid. It's canon.
Jesus, yeah.
DM
It's about to happen. Ross is about to take the.
No. Okay.
No,
Anyways.
no.
But let's. Whoa. So so they.
Simon looks jealous. No.
Oh fuck.
That felt great, Ross.
Rowan, close your eyes, Rowan. Please.
Rowan
don't watch
ships
this.
it. No,
Feel
on the
amazing.
other, if you say,
Rowan
if you,
starts
if that
furiously writing
happens-
fanfic stories.
No, she just like stares directly at you guys.
Oh God! All right.
Mhm.
More,
Thanks for
more
watching.
Eye contact.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna bring this over
man.
to OnlyFans because it's about to get.
No. I after there's a brief glow that seems to. I mean, DM, you can kind of, negate this if you wish, but it is very different from what you've seen from Ross. This is probably the gentlest of the energies that you've seen him channel, as it does give a soft radiance to it. It is more akin to Tyrael than anything else he's done, and as the light fades, you'd feel coolness briefly before the heat of the environment sweeps back in.
Alright. So is the the general consensus here that we're gonna move along?
I think so.
Okay.
That's what Captain Ross said, sir.
I hate it. I jump into the lava. Bye, guys.
King
You're
Simon
immune-
saved
you
our
find
captain.
out you're immune to lava.
Yeah.
As your armor heats up to red hot and begins to melt to your skin, you see an image of Belial reaching in. No. Well,
Simon looks at Ross and goes, "Well, sir, let's go."
Yeah, I'd be pretty adamant on staying in front.
okay.
And wait. Did I just hear King Simon call Ross, sir?
No.
He did, though. He said, well, sir, let's go.
My head drops as I pout on the way forward.
Let's continue forward, Rosé.
We're pouting in hell now? What?
You hear a voice in your head? Sir Ross off 4! Nothing in the back, sir!
Rowan chimes in, kind of sleepy sounding. Sir Rosé, not Sir Ross.
Sir Rosé! Out 4! Sorry about that, sir!
I would grumble aloud. I wonder if the primevals are recruiting right now.
I keep imagining Goku when he meets Beerus. Nice for you to meet me, sir. Thank you. Like, it's just stumbling over his words. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's. As you guys move forward, jeez, y'all fuck my train of thought up all the time.
You're welcome.
So Ross, since you're leading this procession, you notice now that the structures are steadily getting closer and bigger. They look to be a couple
Before
of
you continue,
I'm sorry, what?
before you continue, I would ask a favor.
Mhm.
When we get about what I think is halfway the distance or so, I would like to call something out to people.
Okay. So yeah, you get about 30 minutes, right? And you notice that these structures ahead of you now that they've been pointed out to you and you've kind of kept your eye on them in the distance, you see there are two small structures kind of ahead of you, but then off to what would be your left, you see a very large structure. Massive would be one way of saying it, but it's walled. You can't tell. It almost looks, well, from this distance, no, you wouldn't be able to tell that. Yeah, you just see a structure. It's probably 40 feet tall on the sides. You can't make out any details from this distance, but this structure is much more massive than the two structures that seem to be kind of directly now ahead of you as the path stops. Most of the winding and switchbacks and is almost a straight shot from here. The two structures directly ahead of you are fairly small, almost house-sized structures.
Does this give me the impression of some type of outpost, like a watchtower? I mean, reasonably, if I was heading, let's say I was heading to a settlement with any type of fortification, this seems to be, to my, soldier knight mind, where you would place a watchtower.
Yeah, you can reasonably come to that conclusion. You don't see anything that would be quote-unquote an actual watchtower, as the structures themselves, like I said, one of them is massive. So above table, imagine the size of a football field, right? That's how big this one is off to your left. And the two in front of you, smaller house-like structures.
And that was just 30 minutes after we started.
Yeah, you're still about half an hour walking away from it, but like I said, you can't make out any details other than the size.
Okay. I would mentally project. I wouldn't stop, but now I'm clearly wary. Mentally project to the others. I know I said that we're going to face whatever comes forward, whatever happens going forward, but we need to remember that this is hell, and these structures, they don't seem to be, well, they're not rock formations, that's for sure. If I had a guess, I would say this is some type of settlement, maybe something inhabits this area. Need to be prepared to face that, if necessary. But remember, rest and finding a safe place comes first. If anyone has any bright ideas on how we can conceal ourselves or avoid violence, I for one would be open to hear them.
Sir, sorry. Captain Ross.
I'm not a captain.
Sorry, Lieutenant Ross. I think that maybe we should scout, right? And check it out? And then that'll let us determine one way or another. And Simon's really good at that. I mean, I don't know if you knew that about him, but our king, he's awesome at it.
How far away would an eyeball, how many miles do I think as the crow flies?
Half an hour. So, at the rate y'all are moving with Vec carrying someone, it's probably a mile, maybe half a mile. Yeah, between a half a mile and 3/4 of a mile. Put it that way. Ross has traveled enough.
Yeah,
now
I
that
get-
you have stuff to actually judge distance by in this location, you can kind of get that.
I would look to Simon and with a quirked brow, see what he thinks.
I say we go.
And take either Boros or Deep with you.
Oh yeah, Lazarus used to be great at that. Is New Lazarus? I'm sorry. I forgot your name. New Lazarus. Are you good at it too?
Is Boros.
Boros, I'm so sorry, dude. No disrespect. Are you good at scouting, like Lazarus was?
Well, if you mean if I can see, yes. Would you like me to scout ahead?
With Simon, yes.
I'll see what I can do.
He's a lot bigger than he used to be.
Yes, he is. You would see my eyes watching you very intently, Boros.
Maybe he can use Helios?
Hey, that's a great idea.
That's right. Helios is still out, by the way.
Yeah. The little one. He's only good for short range scouting, I would say. It feels like I lose connection to him after he travels for some time.
You could get as close as you could, and then use Helios the rest of the way.
What is the distance on that, by the way?
100 feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you
not
do
great.
know that Helios can scout and then kind of describe things to you when he gets back.
Yeah, he can go as far as he wants,
Yeah.
and then kind of let me know telepathically. But what happens to him before he gets back is another story.
Yep.
For this case, I would appreciate it if we relied on ourselves. No offense, but Familia may not possess the talents that have been trained and honed over years that Simon has developed, and I think you have as well, Boros.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I
Well.
step aside. We'll wait here for your word.
DM.
Yep.
Is it like wide open? Is there any cover anywhere? Like boulders?
Mm-mm. This
It's
path
so-
is pretty smooth and straight cut. There's nowhere, no jagged outcroppings or nothing.
Okay, so if anyone is there, they see us.
I mean,
Chances are.
could be, yeah. I mean, you can't see. You can see structures, but again, at half a mile to 3/4 of a mile with this heat and the, you know, the ambient light from the lava and all that, it's very difficult to see other than just shadows of the structures. You know what I mean? So, but looking out from there, you never know. You don't know what they
Okay.
can see. If
Well.
there's anything there.
Well, come on, Boros. Let's go, bro.
All right.
This road ain't gonna walk itself.
All right. How fast are you guys gonna move? Are you gonna move
I'm
pretty
fast
quickly?
as fuck, boy.
Okay. So no stealthing then.
I mean,
Of course, there's
what
nowhere
do you
to
want to do,
stealth.
Boros? Yeah, exactly. So, just why I said let's go. Thanks, DM, for providing the best environment to play a stealther.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Yeah, constantly backlit by ambient light.
My skills will be thoroughly tested.
All right. So I take it you two, the rest of the group's kind of gonna wait here. Is that? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who isn't in the link?
Everybody is. I believe you can get everyone now, right?
I do not know. Well, we'll assume yes.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think you can
No.
get 6 people now, right?
No, just 4.
So 4 including yourself. So 5 total. Yeah, that's up to you. Who would not be in the link?
Well, Rowan's all banged up. She's out of commission for a bit, so that's who I'd go with.
All right.
Yeah, she's like night and shit.
I mean, you can actually. You rolled really shitty on your last hours for your link, but it hadn't. Well, it still hadn't been that long. Okay. Yeah, you guys take off, right?
Yep.
You get about halfway there now. You're about 1/4 of a mile, and both of you go ahead and give me a perception check, or one of you with advantage, your choice.
Hey, also, DM,
Mm-hmm.
I just realized this. Simon should already have reliable talent. So, yeah. That should be a
Isn't that
24
level
minimum.
10?
It's 11, Rogue. Which he is.
Oh shit!
I just saw it in the stream.
What is this? Dude?
Reliable talent. Yep. Wow. In other words, you can just take a 10 on any skill instead of rolling, and so it's 10 plus whatever your bonuses would be.
Oh, so he still rolled better than that, but yeah, just keep that in mind.
Hell yeah.
So if you roll a 9 or lower, you can just say nope. I'll just take the 10.
And then I can throw a psychic die on top of that shit.
Yep.
Nice.
So, Simon, you notice 2 rather large creatures kind of standing where this pathway, now that y'all are this close, you can see the pathway kind of gives into this huge kind of a plateau of rock where these structures have been built, and you see 2 massive creatures. Okay, you know, not massive, large creatures. 2 large creatures standing what seems to be an entrance into some area, some where these structures are. One of them has large wings. The other one seems to have, looks like maybe 4 arms, but they're just standing there, and they're looking directly at you. They're just standing there, though, looking at you.
I wave.
You see, the one with wings, his head tilts back a little. He looks over at the creature next to him, and then he looks back at you.
All right.
If they're
Hey,
speaking, you can't hear them from this distance, obviously.
What you think, Boros?
Mhm.
You Lazarus?
You don't. We're not approaching. Granted, the last denizens of this realm that we ran into that didn't approach when we looked at them tried to kill us.
I tell you what. Let's go say hi, and we'll just keep looking at them the whole time.
You really think that's wise?
Well, I mean, they see us. What are we gonna do? Turn around, be like, "Hey, we saw some dudes, and we got scared," without finding whether or not these guys are hostile or are they just looking for drinking buddies.
Shouldn't we at least warn the party?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hey guys,
Yeah, I was about to say, you can talk to him.
hello? Is this thing on?
Hey!
Hear you.
Oh yeah, hey. We see like these 2 big massive creatures down there. They're about 10 minutes away. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go say hey.
That seems like a bad idea.
Well, I mean, they see us already. I mean, he looked right at us. I waved at him, and they were like, you know, they just stood there. I know he saw us.
Need to treat this cautiously. Even if it's not hostile, it's still a creature that resides in the realm of hell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's probably pretty freaked out at the very least. I mean, it's not like things here are friendly by default so far, and I'd imagine it would be cautious too. I don't know. I'm not an expert at this. It just seems like you might be better off hiding and getting more information that way.
There's nowhere to hide. They see us.
Well, if it's seen you, we don't really have much time to discuss it. Use your best judgment. You too, Boros.
Well, you guys want to start heading this way? In case we come up in a tight spot?
Yeah, I think we could do that, right, Ross? I mean, Captain. Oh, Lieutenant, sorry. Forgot.
This time I don't wince as I try to catch Vex's eyes and then glance down at Rowan. I guess I'm looking for Vex. And is Rowan awake or is she like tucked away in the fur bed?
That's one way of putting it. She's comfy. She's been trying to meditate. But the heat's kind of making it impossible. So she is conscious, but she's comfy.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'd be looking to meet Vex's eyes. See if he's holding her, so I assume he would know if, she's got heart palpitations or something going on.
Vec would be like,
You feel her shift every once in
Kinda.
a while, so you know she's still alive.
yeah. I just kind of look at him. I just give him a nod.
Okay, last no more than a second. That's all I need. Alright, let's move. Steve, you take point.
Okay.
Close.
Point in the back, point in the front. I always get mixed up with that.
Steve towards where Simon and Boros are. That's
Yes.
the front.
Sorry, Lieutenant. I won't let you down. The kind of overly lifting his knees too high and hands up, runs to the front.
Jeez.
mentally, there is a slip of a thought or a murmur. Where did they find this guy?
Oh shit. Simon and Boros.
Go.
The party has confirmed that they are en route. So what are you two doing?
I guess we're moving up.
I look over at Boros and take in his appearance and go, maybe you should go first.
In hindsight, that might be why.
That's racist.
I was saying the same thing. Why
Hey,
it's so
look.
racist.
Look, hey, for real, let's be honest.
All right. As you guys approach, these two creatures make no move to. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they make no move towards you. They obviously watch your approach, but
Keep walking.
let's do
Yep.
this. Hold on a second.
We're gonna get a picture. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me.
Oh.
All right. As you guys approach, you see what you see.
Oh, jeebus. Hi, fellas.
Let me see something. What languages do you guys understand?
Not infernal.
No.
Are you serious? Oh no!
A second.
I do know deep speech.
He is a wizard. We might have a chance.
Actually, Anthony speaks Abyssal.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
The creature would speak something in a strange kind of hissing language, and look back at its friend. This one here actually is the one speaking. Sorry, the one with the wings. As it cocks its head at you, it kind of looks around you, Boros, at Simon. Oh, common tongue. Welcome to Veigalstahl. As it kind of stumbles over the common tongue.
Greetings. We are looking for a short reprieve from all this blasted heat. We were wondering if you could point us to your nearest inn.
This kind of weird, strange sound, gurgling, almost laughter. As it looks and says something in a language to the one next to it, it looks back down at you. And it's probably 4 feet taller than you. It's not massive, but it is large. And it looks at Boros. Again in... Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me see something, Boros. Let me see what you got here. You hear... you know what? I'm going to have to text this to you.
Oh no.
Hey, I get a text too, right?
Nope. You
There's
hear this in Draconic.
Oh.
Oh.
Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go.
Ah.
Fail.
Yep, big fail.
What I
That's,
got
that's
wrong?
the wrong
Oh, the
slash.
Yep. I was trying to type in guild chat. My bad. Steve knows what I'm talking about.
So, you know what? Chat's not visible, so for the people watching or the people watching the live stream or the
Awesome.
recording, the creature asked Boros in Draconic, why do you travel with this human? I forget we're live streaming. I forget the chat's not visible, so...
It never has been.
Luckily.
Yeah, but I forget, so I'm just gonna have to,
I will respond in your comment.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not gonna text since people are kind of wanting to hear this. He would respond. If your own kind could help you more than feeble humans.
These humans are all I have. There are none like me that I know of.
When you say this, he actually, you see his head kind of lean down and peer closer at you as he kind of, you see the dark pitch black orbs in his eyes kind of glance up and down as if he's actually fully taking you in. And he just stands back up. And then in common once more. Regardless. If you wish to come into Veigalstahl, you must agree to the terms. He will hold out a parchment to you, Boros, and to you, Simon. A rolled parchment, yeah. So on the parchment, it essentially says, I'm not going to read this whole fucking thing, but essentially says, any fighting or arguing must be dealt with in the arena. If there is any fighting, arguing, stealing, any kind of misconduct within the limit, within the area of Veigalstahl, the auction or the tavern, well, it's a place called Devil's Inn or Devil's Tap, but you will be indentured up to 1,000 years of servitude in hell, and all of your souls that you possess on you will be forfeit, whatever that means. If
What do you know?
Agree, if you agree, sign it in blood.
And this is the only way we can get in there, right?
He just looks at you.
Man, who would have thought a place like hell had rules?
It seems simple enough. Although I will make it understood that I am signing for myself and myself alone. I do not stand in the name of the rest of these people.
Of course. Each must sign the contract.
I'll take one of the daggers that I have on me. Slice a finger and sign it.
All right. Simon?
Simon reaches into his bag and dips his finger in this bottle of blood that he just happens to have in there and signs his name on it.
As you go to
No,
sign...
no, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't have any blood in my bag.
Yeah, I was going to say nothing happens. Like, it just... Boros, since you did this before Simon, you'll see this just as you start to prick your finger or whatever you're going to do here. As you sign this, the parchment like kind of pulls up out of your hand, rolls, and then just disappears in a puff. And you see a strange rune glow on your forearm for just a moment. Like it flashes. And then it goes down and you see just a very faint pulse of it as it slowly just pulses on your arm.
Huh. That felt oddly familiar.
That's pretty cool. We had little ink pads like that when we had to go into the taverns back in Alagon. I pull
You know
out.
what that should also remind you of?
No.
Even Boros
You
remembers.
hush! You hush, Rowan. You're half
Okay.
asleep.
Say it. Say it.
Alright, so
I manifest a psychic dagger, and I make the smallest of wounds that will produce enough fluids.
I'll allow it. Yep. Okay. Same instance as you sign, and you notice as soon as your blood touches the parchment, you almost don't have time to sign your name as the magic begins to take effect. You get the impression that you don't really need to sign your name, you just need your blood. And as you do, the same thing happens to you. You see now a little pulsing, very faint image of a rune, kind of, they're on your forearm.
Cool.
You may enter. Stick to the walls, or do not. As you see this evil, kind of dog-like face lean in and smile with its fetid breath, and it's got kind of an underbite with these large teeth that kind of jut up. As it says, or do not. And it just kind of stands and leaves the threat lingering.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have a, great rest of your shift.
One last question.
He looks at you, or it looks at
One
you.
one of the humans that are with is severely wounded. Is there anywhere where we might treat him?
Treat them wherever you wish. We are not healers or witches. What are you asking?
Then no question. And he'll turn and walk back
Walk back where?
towards the party.
Alright. As soon as you step back onto the path, you see the little rune on your arm just kind of vanish.
I'll wait here for you guys to get back.
Alright.
Checking in, guys. Everything okay? We're getting closer.
Yeah, you guys are now about... You actually see Simon and Boros kind of up ahead of you. Their images, kind of shadowy images of them. And you see they're standing in front of these two large creatures.
They can't see me very well because that's my passive stealth.
I think just in case, Thebe would polymorph, since they didn't say anything, polymorph into a spider before they take notice.
Okay. Like a itty bitty spider, or like a little
Spider,
trench?
return of Spider Thebe.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Yay!
are you lashed onto someone, or
Yeah. I'm gonna be on Vec.
He'll never find you.
Too much fluff.
All right. Yeah, Boros, you kind of close the distance as you see the group coming up behind you. I mean, y'all are literally a couple of minutes apart at this point. So as you guys meet up with Boros, you see Simon still standing in the distance back there, just
Waving.
yeah, just kind of waving at you with these big, large creatures standing behind him, staring at you guys.
As I'm walking up in the mental link, I'll inform the party. These seem to be gatekeepers of some kind. We have to sign a contract if we wish to proceed. Nothing serious, just the standard behave yourselves or be indentured into servitude for 1,000 years.
This is in the mental link, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I don't say anything. Can't say anything.
I don't think you can because I don't think you're in the link.
Yeah, you're not moving.
Oh, I typed that in the wrong. Hang on. Sorry, Simon. Y'all go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Vec is just looking at Boros and through the mental link. What standard?
No fighting. Unless it's in the arena. I guess we will find out where that is. No stealing. No unnecessary carnage. You know, the usual. Make like it's a regular town, if you would. Wouldn't want the authorities to authoritate. I propose. He doesn't know word.
All right.
Anybody got
So
anything
does-
to Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, so does everybody? So Vec, Thebe, Rowan, you guys took the brand already?
No.
Or you? Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
just Simon and I.
Yeah, gotcha.
And Thebe is a spider at the moment.
Yeah, okay, fair. I didn't mean to say Thebe. My apologies.
Spider thief. Spider thief.
I will notably, because I don't think I saw Thebe transform. I will ask, where has Thebe gone?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm just hidden, I guess.
Given the nature of this place, and I'll reach out to Simon. Simon, ask them if they can see our souls.
I don't think these fellas are too talkative, but I'll try.
How do you word this question?
Hey, blue guy. Since you won't tell me your name. Can you see my soul?
If you could, if you could make out this creature's face is very foreign to you, but it seems to be a bit of confusion as it kind of cocks its head. See your souls, no, but I can sense it. And with that, it kind of looks up slowly, and you see it peer out over your head, kind of behind you. Oh, I can sense it. You see a little drool come out of its mouth.
Oh no.
He said he said no, they can't see it, but they can sense it. And they look a little. This one of the one I asked looks a little excited. That there must be a delicious soul somewhere back behind me.
They're either super hungry or they're
My eyes are
more
gonna
excited
flash
than
to
normal.
Rowan and then back to Ross. Steve,
Uh,
I don't
he
think
started-
the disguise is going to work.
Wait, what now?
They can sense our souls. If they sense that there is an extra soul with us that isn't accounted for visually, they might catch on to you.
Even if it's a spider? Do spiders have souls? I'm assuming they
Spiders have
do.
souls? Do spiders have souls?
I feel like every living thing has a soul, but like, not all souls were created equal. We should talk about this right now.
Not only red spiders don't have souls.
Shit. I'm glad I didn't go to a red spider. Wait,
Like redheads? Yeah, gotcha.
thief
Ross,
checks
do you know if
spider.
spiders have souls?
Oh my god. What are we talking about here? I don't understand. Y'all lost me.
Spiders have souls.
I don't know. No.
No.
There's no spider heaven or spider hell. Sorry.
Did we just get a
Yeah.
DM ruling? Oh shit.
There's not gonna
Oh,
be a
no,
really
there's
spiders
a
on a soul.
Spider purgatory. Oh no.
Oh, I just remembered, guys. Spiders don't have souls.
Ain't a soul
Shit.
wombat.
Did you see my response to you, Simon?
Yes,
Okay.
with his real name.
What?
With his real name.
Well, yeah. But you don't know
Gotcha.
that. Simon don't know that. Yeah, so what are y'all doing? Ross, you've heard what Simon said, and you see Boros kind of looking at Rowan, and you not sketchily, but worried, I guess.
Yeah, his eyes narrowed and he started drooling a little more.
You say that through the mental link?
Yep. I'm describing Babe with wings.
Oh no.
Seeing the very awkward pause as the situation kind of unfolds, I would remove my gauntlet and partially unsheath my blade, pressing my index finger onto my blade and holding my finger up so that the blood doesn't drop.
We're
Where
not even
do I
there yet,
sign?
Link. Are we,
I'm sorry,
are we even
was-
there yet?
Were you gonna say something? I thought we made it there. I thought that was the point.
I had gone back and turned to the.
Oh yeah, I would say let's go. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing else we can do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
let's go.
understand.
I assume.
Yeah, I understand what Deep's trying to do. If Deep wants to test it, let's do it. But
Good thing we got some extra diamonds.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was Vex go look over to Ross and through the mental link. Oh god, you're with me.
I didn't understand what you said.
yeah,
Oh, Vex said that he will guard Rowan with his life.
yeah, you don't even get a mental reply, but you see gratitude. Kind of crinkling of the eyes, and probably the warmest smile that has taken place since we were at camp.
All right. I'm assuming you guys all approach Thebe. Are you staying in Spider Thebe?
Yeah, these guys don't know if spiders have souls or not.
Okay. As you guys approach, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel, but they offer you guys the same thing. Like, you have to sign this contract that is handed to you in blood to be able to enter this place.
Understanding. Nah, you know what? Can't even say that. This is a completely different place.
It's very.
One way.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think I know where Sean was going here. If you read the contract and the words kind of move and shift into a language that you understand. It seems to be in some other language, and you initially unroll it or unfurl it. It is very plain and clear. There's no
Deception.
double
and all that.
talking, nothing. Like, it's very simple. You know.
I was actually going to say, given, the awareness of fiends on our world and kind of the difference between a demon and a
Right.
devil, I wouldn't hesitate. I don't like it, but I've done worse things.
Okay.
Yep. You show us these creatures. We haven't seen them yet.
No, you haven't. But I'm gonna bring you guys all here. So give me just a second. Ross, Rowan, Thebe, and the Vecman. Damn, I preloaded this. Why are y'all not just popping in immediately? That doesn't make any sense.
Foundry being Foundry.
Foundry hates us.
Yeah.
Like, Ross, Vec, Thebe. Oh no, Rowan. Wait. No, it is Ross. Okay. Press tab, Rowan. Anything happen?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. So if you got a
Oh,
gray
wow, you
screen, yeah, press
big.
tab.
Oh my god, they're massive. I'm just looking at the stream right now.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, no, we don't wanna. There's no negotiating here.
Oh my god, they're hot.
No,
Said the
literally.
quiet part out loud.
No, literally. Actually, that is not far off.
I mean, daddy. I mean, father.
Father.
Okay, where'd my dog go? Hold on.
He beat it off in the next dimension.
Where my dog at?
All right.
Where my dog at?
Oh, everybody's loaded now. Okay, yeah. You guys see, again, this rock kind of plateaus out here, and you see the two small structures, one right to your right, which is south of the screen there, and you see another off in the rear to your left, which would be north. You see a pathway, a very wide pathway that leads off to, in the distance, I guess about 800-900 feet from where you are now. You see this large structure. From here, looks like some kind of arena or something, as it is very tall, and you can hear cheers and roars and strange voices, guttural sounds coming, kind of echoing from this. To the if we're going to use cardinal directions on this map, we're just going to use it as is: north, south, east, west. Like north is up. So to the north and east side, going around that lava pool there, if you go up and around, you see what looks like a pavilion that has been built out of stone, looks like, with, you see all kinds of creatures kind of set atop it. You see underneath the pavilion, you can see other creatures past it, beyond it, sitting on what looks like benches or rocks here and there. And then you see a tall structure with just one massive creature sitting on it alone. And they're all looking down beyond that, what appears to be some kind of stage, as a big, kind of fat, bulbous creature is presenting something, and you hear shouts every once in a while, and you see a creature raise its hand, or looks to be some sort of auction. To your
is
south.
that the combat?
Hang on a second. To your south, you'd have to go in this direction here and go around and then cut south. You see a very large structure as well. Not as big as the arena looking place, but this one seems to be maybe 50 foot by something. You can't tell how far it extends back from where you are, but a large enclosed structure. And you see creatures kind of wandering about here and there, but from this distance, all you see is what is before you on the map. Clearly, anyways, that's what you can see clearly. Thebe, as you are kind of nestled into Vex's fur here, you see a parchment kind of floating right in front of you, in front of your eyes.
They have souls.
And you heard what was said. Obviously, you can still understand, so...
I am a spider and I do not have hands.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. You were told you cannot enter unless you sign the contract. Not you, but that's what is told to the group. So...
Can you, like, salivate on the contract? Do some spider
Lima does have
venom?
DNA.
Seeing the situation, so right now, Steve is remaining a spider. Have they gone ahead and asked everyone else for?
Yeah, everybody else, I'm assuming everybody else has gone through with it. That's what it sounded like. Correct?
No, I have a question. If it's gonna be explained to me, I'm gonna look up at it, at the, two creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And... one of them's salivating, right?
Oh, they're both looking at you. Yeah. You see the, so you see, Ross, I think you said you went ahead and did it, right? Okay, so you see the rune on your arm. The rune on their arms is kind of flashing and glowing brightly, as opposed to the dull pulse that is on each of your arms. And you see almost a grimace on their faces as they kind of step forward towards you guys, towards Beck and Rowan, and then you see them kind of pull back and stand straight. Kind of a sneer on their face, a grimace.
When they kind of take a step forward, Beck would just kind of like growl at them slightly.
So this contract, if I sign it, and I go in there, so long as I don't misbehave, I'll be safe.
It seems he has a hard time talking. He just nods in confirmation.
I take out a small dagger. I've made unfair deals before, but this one sounds worth it. And then she's gonna take a small dagger out, and she's gonna slice her finger and sign her name.
Yeah, Yeah. So as you do so, he says, "No accounting for your safety when you leave." And you see like an evil grin on his face.
That's fine by me.
Real quick, DM, could you repeat the contract rules? I could write them down.
So no fighting. It's extensive, but essentially no fighting, no murder, no stealing, no misbehaving, whatever. All arguments or fights must be dealt with in the arena. Anything dealt with in any other way outside of that will result in up to 1,000 years of servitude and the loss of all current souls that you have on you.
And if one participant of the argument is unwilling?
Unwilling how?
As in someone picks a fight and we choose not to fight back.
So
I'm not going to sign yet. I want clarification on these.
If, let's say, someone starts a fight with you, then there has to be an agreement made that you guys will settle in the arena. If there is no agreement made, if the person defending themselves wishes to not fight and tries not to fight, then the other person is subject to the rules of the contract. So you can imagine there could be some chaos here with instigating and, pushing buttons. But if you defend yourself in any way, as far as casting spells, attacking back, or whatever, you are then both subject to continue the fight in the arena. If you refuse to do so, you are subject to the rules of the contract.
Okay. So long as I don't hit back.
Yeah, if you don't hit back or do anything, untoward towards them, then whatever, then yeah, they are punished and you are not.
Excellent. I signed the contract.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check, Rowan. Oh, it's a disadvantage too. Jesus. This is no, this is not wisdom. This is intelligence. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. Misbehaving. That is a very loose term, but I'm not gonna read this whole fucking set of rules to you. So misbehaving is throwing insults, doing shit to try and start shit, basically. That's misbehaving. Don't throw your cup of ale on the floor in a tavern just because you're mad or whatever. Now somebody's gonna you have to be on good behavior in this place, and that is extremely difficult for what you see in front of you, obviously. But there is sort of a binding.
I'm always on my best behavior.
I'm just saying, this is how it is kind of laid out within the rules of the contract. So, because devils are very notorious for double speaking and whatever in contracts, it is laid out very plainly so that anybody can understand the rules, what can and cannot be done within the confines of this place called Veigalstahl.
Okay. I still sign.
Yeah, alright. Thebe, still got a parchment floating in front of you, bud, but it's not a signature, as everybody kind of understands. They just need your blood on the contract to see if you agree. What is Thebe gonna do here? Because if everybody's gonna continue forward with Thebe just kind of sitting on Vec, I need to know that.
That was my plan.
Okay.
So, if the contract continues floating, and it appears Steve is not going to sign it,
Mm-hmm.
I would look to the larger of the two fiends. And what happens if one of the contracts has made a mistake and goes unagreed to?
You cannot enter. These are not my rules. But you will not enter without signing the contract.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, that's what I asked him.
Those are the rules. That is the binding magic of this place.
It is the magic that keeps one from entering without signing the contract then.
Yes. Is that... He looks at the big creature next to him. Is that not what I just said?
Yep. So I say that, and mentally, time to make a choice, Thebe.
You don't have to turn back into Thebe. I mean, spiders have blood. You know what I mean? Like, obviously something knows you're there.
How are they doing this? This is amazing. I could do a little scroll in front of me, all of us, and it knows I'm here. Fuck. This place is hell.
This is not Luke Golain, buddy.
I wonder what their expectations are for spiders, guys. What do you think?
I think they want your blood on the contract.
Does that mean that they don't have any bugs in there? Like, not even like ants? That's like very strange to me. What about microorganisms? Like, what's the size limit? No?
Thebe.
Oh, all right. I'm just saying. As Steve like pulls out his spider arm that has some red hairs on it. Does anyone have a very small knife?
You can
I will-
bite yourself. Jesus.
I'll reach on my arm and pull off a small scale and like hold it over to him.
Alright, if that's how
Oh.
this is gonna go, yeah, that's fine. How many hit points does a spider have? 1? Fuck.
Does it? I actually have no
It's-
idea.
It's you're just a small spider, right?
Spider.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Fine.
those have like one
Let me
hit
see.
point.
Let me see.
My-
Spider, here we go.
Contract gets
Couldn't-
signed.
Couldn't I
One-
do less than 1 damage?
Yep.
1 hit point. CR 0.
Yeah, 1 hit point.
Jesus Christ.
You cut yourself, you immediately just do seppuku.
I'm
right
gonna
there.
allow this to take place and Thebe remain in spider form simply because it's just... I mean, he could do it himself, right? He could use his fang to, like, prick himself, right? So...
Yeah, but like, what if I poison myself? You know what I mean?
You're not a poisonous spider, are you?
I don't know. I haven't bitten myself to know that.
He would be. That's the funny part, is he would be.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
No, because spiders can choose not to inject their venom, correct?
I don't know. I've never bitten someone before, DM.
I've never been a spider before, so...
Can you tell me? Do I
Bite
have
Vec
to
real quick.
bite who?
Bite Vec.
I mean,
No.
I know this. Snakes, spiders can decide how much of their venom to release, which is why baby versions of those creatures are much more deadly because they haven't learned that control yet. And when they bite, they empty their entire venom sac into you.
You said
Damn.
I'm gonna bite Vec. I love Vec.
Do
Vec's a good boy.
Thebe, are we signing the contract here, bud?
Yeah, DM. I guess we are. But you know, like, really, dude, what is the size limit? That's all I'm saying. You know, it's like it's a little bug. What if I have ants on me and I don't even know it?
Spider
What if I have
fleas.
ants on my?
You got
Yeah.
spider fleas.
Oh no.
Yeah. What about Vex fleas? Do they have souls? As
I
the,
don't have fleas.
Archetype element is.
All right.
I draw blood and I
Jesus.
put it on the thing.
Yeah. Same thing as you guys see this rune kind of flash over the abdomen. I mean the back portion of Thebes' body. And a faint little glowing rune just kind of hovers over the spider's body
Dang it.
area there. I can't remember what it's called.
So,
What are the segments called?
thorax.
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 Yeah. As you
I just
guys
thought of something.
Yep. What's that?
I'm holding Rowan, so I can't really use my hands.
I mean, you could. You got claws, buddy. You could just prick the end of your finger like that.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it in a more metal way. Is like the contract like floating in front of my face or something?
Yes.
All right. I bite my tongue and I spit on it.
That works. Damn.
Brutal.
So
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Well, he's
Doesn't bite
holding
your tongue,
someone.
could bite the inside of the cheek
No.
or even the corner of your lip. No, gotta be a tongue. Okay.
No, sorry. I was saying no to my dog. Sorry.
No to you too, though.
As you guys do this, you are allowed to proceed as they kind of back away. As you step forward, you notice a shimmer, and you feel this kind of a pulse as you seem to pass through some type of barrier. As you pass through, the rune on your arm flashes bright for a second. And welcome to Veigalstahl. Let me turn Thebe into a spider, and we're gonna call it right there for our halftime break, guys. Let's take 15 minutes. If you're watching, go use the bathroom, get you something to drink. We'll be back in 15 minutes. 45 after the hour, guys. 47 after the hour. Let's make it even 15. And yep.
And enjoy all the commercials from our sponsors.
There are no sponsors, by the way. So yeah, I wish. Anyways, be back. And we are back. All right, as you guys have now entered Veigalstahl, Rowan and Ross, give me a religion check real quick, just to see if I know Sean probably knows what these creatures are, but let's see if Ross knows. Oh, don't do this. Wow. Yep. Alright. Go to the technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Crash. We crashed.
Alright. Sorry about that. Had a little technical hiccup with Foundry. Alright. As you guys have now stepped foot into Veigalstahl, Ross, you understand that the creatures in front of you, the one in front of you is what you know is called a Baylor.
Hmm?
And the other one to the kind of north of it is a
Yep.
Glabrazu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nasty creatures.
Yeah.
And seem to
Question.
be tamed at the moment.
The one that was blue, was it still fire it was giving off?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thanks. That was it.
Alright. Well, y'all have free reign here. What do you wish to do? Below you, you see a small structure. You see a fire in there. You hear, and every once in a while, you'll see a shadow, something kind of shuffling around, moving around inside. Two large, very muscular creatures kind of stand on either side of the doorway here. Oh, Vec. Seems to be... you catch a waft of something cooking coming from this place.
Which place?
The little structure to the south of you.
That's being guarded by the two large beefy things.
Yep.
Does my little itty bitty dog brain feel like going in that direction right about now? Huh.
You signed the paperwork.
That's true. Could I detect what they're cooking or attempting to cook?
Smells like meat. Smells good.
Is
You
it-
don't know what it is though.
I kind of want to walk over to it
Yeah, that's
while still
Perfectly
carrying Rowan.
perfectly acceptable if you want to. You are
Yeah.
free to move. You are free to move your token.
I think you have. Do you still have us in combat mode?
No,
Yes. Look at the movement at the bottom.
there's no encounter.
I mean, I cannot move my token because we're in combat.
Okay, 1 second. There you go. Free movement.
Thanks. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, you're fine. I kind of start walking over in that direction because it smells like food, and I mean that's what Vec is all about, is food, and he likes to cook, and he's just gonna wander over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag Rowan with you. So inside you see, very obviously some type of demon or devil. It seems to be just about as tall as you, or maybe if you're pretty big, so maybe even a little shorter than you. Its beard. It as it walks back and forth, you see this beard is almost stiff and edged, but it moves back and forth with a knife. It seems to be slicing meat, and as it stops, it stiffens a little, cocks its head, and then it turns and looks back towards the door at you. Oh, visitors! This is wonderful. Come in, come in.
Is it talking common to me?
It is.
Okay. Knowing that I'm holding Rowan still, I kind of hold her against me a little bit more closely, and I just kind of like walk in just a little bit past the doorway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool audio.
This thing turns up to you, walks up to you, instead as you. I can't say I've seen your kind before. That's. Oh, but. Ooh, what is that smell? Ooh. Oh, if we weren't here, that would be a meal, would it not? But yes, come in, come in. As, he kind of looks at Rowan when he's saying that.
We'll go to the opposite side of the fire.
Yeah, this creature goes back to cutting and slicing some type of meat, and now that you're in here, down here on this shelf here, you see different, almost like a butcher shop, man. You see little links of meat. You see what looks like maybe like what a ribeye, a nice large ribeye would be, all uncooked, appears to be. But it smells delicious in here. You have no idea what kind of meat this is, but it sure smells fucking good. We'll get back to you in a second. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Vec kind of head off in that direction.
Oh, wait, hold
I
on.
would keep an eye around him. Keep an eye on them, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be far behind.
When's
Okay.
Spider Thief?
I want
Spider
Vec.
is still on my shoulder.
Yeah. And I'm not biting Vec. Don't ask me again to bite Vec. Vec, you're a good boy. You get like a little spider pet from Thebe.
He feels it and his tail wags a bit.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing? This has become just full on furries fucking episode here. What about the rest of you? Boros, Simon, what are you two doing?
Well,
Yeah, as we like approach this thing, Boros is just gonna start salivating a little bit.
Yeah, again, man, it smells good, but what the hell could they have been cooking in hell, right? So,
Getting flashbacks of giant turkey.
maidens. Come on, think about
That's
it. What do devils eat?
Other
The
clerics?
innocent.
The
Yeah,
innocent.
that too.
there you go, Thebe.
Yeah,
You are
y'all.
now a spider. Right next to Vector.
Hey, thank you. All is right in the world. I can't see shit.
Oh, is
though.
that? Oh, that's Black Widow.
Press
oh no.
tab, and oh wait, you're not even in here yet. That's why you're not loaded in.
I am. I'm looking at
He
a
is.
spider.
Oh, I don't see.
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
I see him.
Box.
You want to give this spider like dark vision so I can like be a super spider?
You shouldn't need it.
Blessing of the
You should be
gods.
able to see just fine.
Well, I've never been a spider in hell before, and I don't know why my eyes aren't working.
Had a
Let me
point.
see. See if you got vision.
Yeah, I see spider.
How about now?
Maybe it's because I didn't have a soul. You know?
Nope, we made that clear. We know that
Oh, I
spiders
can
have
see.
a
I
soul.
can see. It's shit.
You signed a contract.
Oh shit.
Anyways, yeah. Boros, yeah, it smells good. Simon, what are you doing, bud?
Well, we came here to rest, so I'm gonna find some place to sleep.
Alright, you do see a signpost, oddly enough, over here. Seems to have some writing on it and some wood pieces kind of pointing off in different directions. Very, very much remnant of a signpost from, where you would be from. Yeah, so you see, it says, one of them says auction, and it points off in this direction back here. One of them says arena, and it points off to the north, and another one says the Devil's Pint, and points off in this direction back here.
Okay.
Okay, Vec.
Hello.
What are you doing in here?
As I'm still kind of like holding Rowan, I'm gonna gently place her down next to the fire for her to sit down or like at least rest a bit more.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of walk over to this dude over here and kind of like see what he's doing at this table.
Yeah, he seems to be chopping up a piece of meat, making. You see him, or it, very quickly slice a section off, pull it to the side, and chop it into little pieces. And you see him take a piece of, what looks like kind of obsidian rock or glass, volcanic glass almost, very thin. And he kind of slides the pieces onto it, lays it off to the side. Kebab, basically. You see him take the knife again and slice a piece of this large slab of meat off, and he passes a hook through it and hangs it on the wall next to him, or next to it's over here. And that's, yeah, he just seems to be preparing different slices of this, whatever this meat is.
So I don't get to use this often, but the cook side of my brain is like, is this technique good?
Is it what?
Is this technique good?
Yeah, seems to be pretty skilled at this.
Okay.
His mise en place is on point.
Cook battle. Let's go, buddy. Challenge him.
I kind of look at him And I see what he's doing, like, good technique. Where you learn.
1 second, my daughter's asking me a question. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Years of practice.
From who?
From who, you said?
Yes.
The creature just kind of stops for a second. He seems to be thinking. He looks at you and says, I didn't learn from anyone. I just kind of taught myself.
Vec kind of like just thinks to himself for a moment. Would it be fine if he used fire to make food for a friend?
I don't see why not. Yeah. So yeah, he looks at you kind of curiously. And it just kind of gestures towards the table and the meat there and steps back. Be my guest, please.
That's
All
a
right.
pretty daring devil.
Do what?
He's letting you use his... Oh, I'm just saying, he's a pretty daring devil. He's letting you use his Hell's Kitchen.
Oh no.
Jesus.
All right. Well, putting what he's doing as a side to on the side a bit to not disturb what he's doing, I'll go out and take my pack and I will bring out some of the food that I brought from shit, the name of the town. I already forgot.
Luke Lane.
There you go. From the town of Luca Lane. I take out one of the bags and I will like start preparing like a dish for Rowan and anyone in his party to, you know, want to eat if they want to. But yeah, he'll start like chopping up whatever meat that he brought, vegetables, some cheeses, and he will start to prepare it on the table, each one by one, as then he would probably later take them and take like one of his like skillets from his pack as well and cook them over the fire.
Yeah, okay. Ross, Thebe, you're in here as well. But yeah, you see Vic. Man, he just lays Rowan down over in the corner there and starts whipping out stuff to make a meal. Vec, now that you're here, give me a nature check.
Nature?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not my best stat. Sure, let's see what happens. Okay, not bad.
Yeah. So the meat this creature seems to be cutting up very much resembles the leg of a human.
Oh. Fun.
Very fat human. But yeah.
He will definitely notice that, but is trying to pay more focus to what he is doing to cook something for the rest of his team. But yeah, he definitely notices that.
Yeah, while you're doing that, this creature walks over. Oh. And kind of studies Rowan for a moment. looks out the door and sees Ross. Well, if you're gonna use my shop, how about a story? What brings humans to this place? Of all places. Anyone? No one?
I'm not in there.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if this person is talking to Rowan, or is he just talking aloud?
It's kind of speaking to Rowan and Ross, as Ross is very nearby too. He kind of looks between the two of them.
Oh well, if he's approaching Rowan, I think I would be.
It doesn't get close to Rowan. I'll say that. It just approaches to talk distance. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
almost respectfully.
Yeah, he doesn't have a spear in his hand, right? You know?
No,
Yeah.
he does not. Sorry.
It's all good.
I mean, even then, that's close enough that I would make sure I'm standing there, leaning in the.
through a portal.
Check something here. Huh. Okay, never mind. Why would you come here, though? I mean,
Necessity. That's it. As soon as we can leave, we will.
honestly, this is probably the safest place for you to be in this, well, landscape, shall we say? Huh! What kind of creature are you exactly? You're not a fiend. You're not a human. What? What are you? That you are quite curiosity. As it looks at you, Boros.
I am an anomaly, as far as you're concerned. I'm going to. Does this place have a door?
It's not a close. It's just an archway. There's no door per se.
We have business with your lord.
I serve no lord. What lord do you speak of? You see the word kind of catch in its throat as it stops. It kind of looks over all of you, and you see it take a step back. Are you the ones that bested Mephisto?
How'd you hear about that already? It's only been a day.
Everyone here knows about that, dear. We didn't think it possible that a small band of humans. It kind of looks
Not
apologetically at
human.
Vec and Boros, right? Could take down a prime, but if you're here, I assume that maybe you're gonna try your hand at Diablo. You'd better be you'd be better off staying here and just spend some time here and relax. No need to go get yourselves killed.
Nice bowl does sound nice. And besides, it seems we're bound to behave, quite literally.
Oh yes, we all are, dear. Not that some of us really needed that. I'm never been really prone to violence. I just love to cook.
A final question. Are those contracts bound to this city alone, or are they bound to all of them?
The contract only applies when you enter the boundaries of Veigalstahl. Once you leave, you can do as you wish. But so can they. As he kind of looks out across out the archway to the other creatures.
Rowan's gonna lean over to Boris from her seat on the floor and kind of say aloud, "Yeah, one of the big guys kind of not so subtly threatened me."
I feel like you're going to get a lot of that here.
It's fine. Used to it at this point.
As long as they're veiled threats. A direct threat, well, could get someone in trouble.
I believe that falls under a misdemeanor, right? According to that contract.
A
misbehavior.
Misbehavior. Sorry.
Yes. We don't stand for that shit here. There's enough chaos to go around in this place as you can imagine. But we're like a little order here. A place to relax. You can't always be watching your ass, you know?
Oh, I had a question actually, if you would oblige me.
Certainly.
The contract said that anyone who broke the rules would forfeit all souls in their possession. Does that mean their own soul, or how does one possess more than one soul?
Oh dear. You see the creature reach in underneath what very scantily clothing, very scant clothing it has on. Seems to be some kind of tanned skin of some kind, leather of some kind. But it reaches out and it pulls out a little sack. It reaches his hand in there, and you see it pull out what looks like pebbles. Like just different shape, like a handful of rocks. But the difference here is that each one of them have like a soft blue glow to it. And you see, once you look closely, you see within that glow a tormented face. Souls, dear. Currency in hell.
Oh. They kind of look like my malformed guardians. Huh.
They look like what? I mean, they look like it looks like a soul coin, yeah.
Yeah. If anybody is, I guess they had that in what, El Terrell? I mean, in Descent to Avernus or whatever. Yeah, very much like soul coins. Psycho blue balls, no blue pebbles, dude. Pebbles. But yeah, the rock. Looking at it, it's not actually stones. They seem to be some other material, but the soul seems to be infused into. Seems to be a soul infused into each one.
Guess that makes sense. You wouldn't have much use for gold in hell.
Oh, don't get me wrong, dear. We can still use gold, but it's gonna be quite the exchange rate, if you know what I mean. Souls are much more valuable than gold here.
Fair enough.
But there
Makes
are
sense.
some creatures here from strange worlds who do deal in metals, precious metals, and gems, baubles, you call them, I think.
In different worlds?
Well, they're not from here. Not that I've ever seen. Strange octopus head creatures and whatnot.
Mind flayers?
Mind flayers?
Illithids, I think they call themselves.
Oh god.
You have
Yeah,
illithids
boy.
here?
Does Rowan know about mind flayers?
I think everyone in Beirut knows about mind flayers.
all of you would know exactly
Yeah.
what an illithid is or a mind flayer. But as
Not
you asked that,
illithid, but mind flayer. Yes, that phrase would be common tongue.
yeah, that's true. Well, yes. Matter of fact, the Rax runs the shop just over there. You should go see all kinds of little magical baubles he has. Or it has. She has? I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is. It's an ugly damn thing.
The auction house right across?
No, dear. Steps out the door and points over here to this structure to the east of you.
Huh.
Just there. Rex's shop of... I think he calls them magical baubles. He's a weird fucker, but he calls it something like that.
The currency
what?
used for these.
What should I refer to you by, actually? I've never got a name.
Give me a second. Ross, what were you saying?
I would have
Currency?
asked them. The currency used to purchase these goods are those coins or stones.
Rax, I believe, will take gold. I've seen him exchange it quite a few times, but he does take souls as well, yes. The gold fee is probably much higher than that of the souls that you would pay, but depends on what you have, yes? Use what you've got, as they say. And you, dear, I don't know if you know about us, but we don't give out our names. Humans just names. You can call me. Well, just call me Bob. There you go, Sean. That's just for you, Sean.
Hey,
Oh, no, I figured. Names have power here. I figured. I just meant what I should refer to you by. I didn't expect an actual given name. So Bob it is.
I have an unquenchable thirst to cut your head off and burn you.
You say that out loud?
10 or above, and I do.
Oh shit!
Okay, I say it out loud.
Oh
All
no.
because the DM named this character Bob.
Yep.
What the fuck is happening,
Okay,
guys?
well, that is not a direct threat. That is just stating something that you feel, right?
Yeah, it's just a veiled threat.
Yeah. So Bob looks at you. The feeling is mutual. Trust me, I'd love to devour you, but again, and he kind of taps his forearm there, and you see the little rune glowing on his as well. Maybe some other time, huh?
This dude is money. I like old Bob.
As that exchange is going on, Vec will finish preparing a meal for everybody and start passing them out to his party. As you'll get special food.
Sure
Ooh.
thing.
From the corner
Oh.
of the room,
Uh-huh.
a wild thief appears.
Mm-hmm.
Food! Oh, it's Vex food! I love it!
Oh, you
Nom
polymorph?
noms. Yeah,
Okay. There you go.
super excited thief wants some food.
What did you cook that actually smells pretty damn good? As Bob kind of leans over your shoulder there, Vic.
Family recipe.
You used your whole family in the recipe. Damn. This sounds delightful.
Well done.
You
Well done.
like to try.
Certainly. As you
And-
see...
Before he does exchange.
Oh, clever. Exchange for what?
How much you think worth?
For a bite? Or my own serving?
Serving.
But the going rate for a meal in the tavern is 1 soul per meal. So, I'll gladly give you 1 soul for my own serving.
Fine. I'll whip him up a plate too.
Yeah. You have your first hell currency, Vec, as you have 1 soul upon you. Where our inventory? We're gonna use, since Electrum is
I
not
swear to God, if you
used-
use elect, no!
We're gonna use that slot because it is not used. So, and I can't change it. It won't let me change it.
So the entire exchange between Bob and Ross, and then now Bob and Vic, Rowan is like, you can tell she's a little anxious. There's like a trickle of radiant energy as her hand is on the floor. She might have accidentally conjured up a good berry bush in the middle of the shop.
I mean,
It's now a good hellberry bush.
so did
Hellberry
you
bush.
do this, or did you might have done this?
I have done it. I cast the spell like a while ago, but didn't want to say anything. but-
Okay. Yeah. Bob would immediately notice as you cast it. He would have looked, or it would have looked at you and been like, "You shouldn't do that here, dear. You're gonna draw attention to yourself. Not that you're not already drawing attention to yourself, but doing that might get you in a fight or get you eaten. Certain creatures here, for a taste of you, they might not care about the contract. Just be
Take that
careful,
one.
dear."
I'll take that warning. Thank you.
Oh yeah, if you need hit points, you can roll them, and they take an extra D8. You need healing. By the way,
Yeah, I'll say y'all definitely got a short rest at this point. Him talking and Vec cooking and all that. So if you guys want to do a short rest, and then you can roll, what is it?
you can use as many hit dice and then an extra D8 on top of that.
Okay. Yep, so use hit dice to heal up if you want to, and then you can roll a d8, as he said, on top of that to add to your hit points. Temporary hit points, I presume? Or is that...
Nope, it's actual hit points.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'll
Alright.
probably also use myself.
So, I want you to roll me...
Who to roll?
Vec. I
Oh.
want you to roll me... Excuse me. Cook's tools would be... Is that wisdom? Cook's utensils, let's see.
It can be whatever you declare it. Could be wisdom, intelligence.
I think,
whatever.
honestly, I think it would be wisdom.
Yeah, it's usually wisdom.
So I would say, roll me a d20, add your proficiency. No, you don't have anything from wisdom. So give me a d20, add your proficiency, and give me a +2 because you have the actual cooking utensils and the feet. Actually, does the feet add anything?
No, it's just proficiency with the
Okay.
tool.
Yeah.
So D20 plus my proficiency, then
six.
+2.
Plus
six?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 plus 6. D20 plus 6. Just to see how good this is. Damn.
It's bombing.
It's bussin'.
Damn. Bob will eat the entire portion and be like, wow, that was... I mean, it wasn't human, but whatever it was delicious. Here, a tip for the chef. He throws you another soul.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, you have 2.
God, I have 2 of these souls.
I wish I could change it on the character sheet, but it won't let me do stuff like that. Oh well. So yeah. You guys get a short rest during all this. Simon, since you did not eat, where you at, buddy? What you doing here?
Trying to find the inn place, the tavern place.
Oh. Wait, what did I just do? I just made Vec ethereal for some reason. The fuck?
Up, I'm dead.
No, I'm
I've.
not dead. Why?
It's Dark Souls
Are
now.
you ethereal? What is happening?
I don't know.
Those 2 souls were maidens.
Okay, there we go.
I got maidens.
All right.
Oh, you're not maidenless.
I'm no longer maidenless.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Add another 3 to that.
Oh.
That's good for now.
Let's do this. Player
Do you know what I'm
characters.
wondering right now?
What?
If I created good berries, but the healing is technically divine, do my good berries taste like divine?
No. Has to be a level.
Fuck!
Oh. Do they
No,
taste like
that's-
divine?
Don't you get the pun?
Do they
Uh-huh.
taste
Taste
like
divine.
divine energy?
Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Since Vec had them, we're like, no, they taste like regular raspberries.
No, I didn't mean for it to be a pun. I just meant like because
Nope, too bad. It's a pun now.
Simon, let me know when you're loaded, bud. Foundry, no, don't do this. Oh my God.
I just
Oh,
want to
wait,
know
I
if the
just
demons
loaded.
can taste the divine energy in the good berries, but and if so, can I bribe them?
Trying to sell your divine energy as crack to the devils? Just
That'd be awesome.
using radiant energy to them?
Yeah,
Yes.
my map is so.
They
fucked
call this berry angel dust.
Right? Doing lines of powdered
Yep.
berries.
They just go to the
Nice.
bathroom to
I try to
do-
sell drugs, guys.
Simon.
Start sniffing them off each other's horns and shit.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, Simon, you find what you were looking for.
Gray screen.
Oh, you're still loading?
Loading. Yeah.
Well, press tab, and that'll lock you onto your token too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Fuck, this place rocks.
Is it like you hear the Zelda shop theme in the background?
Is there a door there?
Yeah.
You should be able to open it. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta get up to the door. You can't just click doors anymore, bro. Killed it for us.
Yep.
Don't have extendo hands.
All right, I'm gonna go back to these guys. So yeah,
I
you
reached through
find.
the link.
Huh?
I say through the link, found the inn.
Oh, I'm
like
not
they
part
got
of
a
the
party
link.
going. Oh yeah. You fell unconscious.
I did, yes.
Oh.
3 times.
Well, while you guys are kind of finishing up eating here and you get your short rest, Bob will tell you, you know, you look a little weary. You in particular, as he points at Thebe, you look dreadful, son. Maybe you should head over to the tavern. They do have beds. I don't think they'll take gold, though.
Was really rude. You look dreadful.
My dear boy, I am not covered in blood. At least, not my own blood.
Thebes looks down at the shirt Rowan gave him.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Rowan.
By that account, I'm not much better. Gestures to the entire front of her plate mail covered in blood from when she was psychically damaged by the spell. Not psychically damaged, but like her eyes, nose, and mouth are like pouring blood. So
You guys have any ice baths here? Or like, you know the little fuzzy slippers that get cozy? I mean, when you rent an in-room for, I think they call it, they call it the premium treatment. Do you have any rooms like that?
Bob just shakes his head. Ice in hell. He's funny.
Well, do you have baths and fuzzy slippers? Is that fine?
Well,
So that's a yes on the fuzzy slippers, because you said no to the other thing, so...
we do have baths, but I don't think well, let's just say your shirt would have more blood on it.
Oh,
Not the kind of bath you would take. Well, unless you're into that sort of thing.
I feel like you're judging the way I would take a bath, and I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm gonna assume it as disrespect.
There you go, Thief.
Thief has standards.
Not at all. Not at all. I would never disrespect you. I just, well, stereotype, I guess. Most humans don't like to bathe in blood unless they're quite ferocious.
Yeah, Thief's feeling a little contrary anyway. He's like, well, show me this bath and maybe I'll have one.
Oh,
You ever think about that?
Oh, Deep, no.
We'll just go to the
No,
tavern.
no.
They have everything you desire.
Well, I will. Thief's still holding, like, Vex plate, stuffs his mouth full of another bite and is, like, holding it. I'm gonna eat elsewhere instead of eat here. And goes to find a tavern.
Alright. Thief the 8-year-old. Okay. You do recall the... Oh, well, never mind. You were told directions, but there is a signpost over here. Wow, yeah, Foundry's really screwing up.
Yeah, Thief talks a big game, but he's waiting outside the door for someone to join him.
Vec just kind of like just nods to Bob, and then kind of just walks back to where Rowan is sitting, and helps her up a bit. We should go.
I want to. She's visibly shaking, like as she's holding the good berry with her divine energy imbued into. She's like, I kind of want to know.
Vec kind of like just
What?
takes the good berry.
And they taste it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the good berry from her,
Mm-hmm.
and then walk back over to Bob really quick.
Okay.
How much you want?
Oh, that's repulsive. No, that would hurt. You're trying to give me divine energy. Do you have any idea what I am? Are you clueless?
Beck just kind of looks at him with a clueless face.
So, okay, so healing magic would harm you too then. Interesting.
Well, not the magic, dear. It's the divine energy, the radiance of it. It's not really meant to help creatures such as me or us.
Even if it's divine healing?
It's the divinity that I think causes the problem.
Interesting.
Beck just shrugs and just eats the good berry. And I guess I gained 1 extra hit point.
Not
You
meant
gained
for,
4.
Yeah,
You gained
four?
4 extra
Oh.
hit points.
Oh, okay.
Not meant for the likes of us, I don't think.
Interesting.
Besides,
Good to know.
Oh.
it's a berry. Who the fuck eats berries?
I do.
Definitely a meat eater, this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna take all the good berries off of the bush, so that's 9 I have left. No, actually 8, because I ate 1.
Okay.
So I have 8 good berries.
Yeah, eating the good berry after a meal, your stomach is like... You're like really full.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you all the vitamins and nutrients you need for a day, so... Yeah.
Back!
I pick up Rowan.
Alright. Ross, you haven't said much during all this. You good?
No,
Okay.
I don't like Bob.
He wants to run away from Bob.
That's a that's a had to be there thing for Sean. Bob is a tradition, shall we say? One that Sean does not like. All right.
I will say that I this entire time I would be posted against the wall or bench here. Mean mugging.
Mean
Looking like a
mugging.
sour apple.
Poor Bob.
Doesn't he always look like a sour apple?
Yeah, good call.
What happened?
I smile sometimes. No, Boros just pointed out that I always look like a sour apple.
Oh. Boros.
I like Granny Smith apples. They're tasty.
Ross is sitting there against the corner looking like a sourpuss. What is Boros doing? Well, what has he been doing during all this?
It's scarfing down this meal that Vec has made. It doesn't look any more tactful than it did when he was scarfing down a full turkey as a kobold. At least that's still the same.
It's just now you can take bigger bites.
Yeah. I'm gonna look over at Ross. Are you feeling alright? Was the food not good?
Food was delicious, by the way. The roll of 24.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would be eating the food and, glaring across the room. When you say something, Boros, I start and look at you. And you said that verbally or mentally? I'm sorry.
I said that verbally.
Okay.
Why the hell did Simon's character sheet just randomly open up?
That's what I was wondering.
The fuck?
Did you control them last week?
It opened up on
Do I
Rowan's
still-
screen too. Well, I
No,
mean, my screen and Rowan's screen. Like, what?
I think
still-
because
I
Rowan...
still have control over
No.
Simon's sheet,
Yeah.
actually.
No, I might have accidentally clicked something.
But why would it open up for me? Like, what? Oh, well.
I went to the plutonium and show players. Then it asked me a question, and I was like, "Oh shit, cancel."
Gotcha.
Do you want to delete this character?
You did it again. Stop showing
No,
everybody.
I don't want to keep
I
looking
know.
at your
My
sheet.
bad.
Okay, so you guys, what are y'all doing? Thieves kind of waiting outside for you guys. Simon has disappeared. He said he found the tavern. You guys have been here for about an hour now, resting, recuperating a little, and eating. So
Actually,
Uh,
I want to see where the mind player is at.
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out why Ross is being such a sour puss.
can I look at Ross and see where his ire is being sourced from?
It's very very obvious until Boros starts speaking to me.
he's mean mugging this creature Bob that has been speaking to you. When you get his attention, he kind of snaps his glare over at you, and I imagine his face would soften a little, realizing, as he looked at you, I
just look
imagine.
between-
I don't know, but
Vivek just looks between the two, and as he's just carrying Rowan, he kind of looks over to Ross and just kind of since he has no hands to use, he kind of nudges his face out the door, let's go.
Maybe while we're here, we shouldn't use our real names in front of the demons.
More like the devils. Demons don't care about contracts.
Fine, devils, but we shouldn't be using our real names. Maybe inform Simon. We should come up with some code names.
Well, Boros, if you would walk with me, then I kind of start leaving the room, glowering over my shoulder at this horrible, abyssal nightmare ass creature.
oh, the Hezeru. The ones
Name.
outside or Bob?
No, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Bababuru.
Bob was nothing but respectful and polite to you fuckers.
As we're leaving, I'll just turn around to Bob, bow my head a little bit. Thank you for your hospitality, and follow out.
Absolutely. Come back anytime. Bring
Thank you.
currency.
Sorry for almost poisoning you.
No problem, dear. Yeah,
Is
Bob
he-
will return to his table and continue his culinary arts.
I'm gonna say
Culinary.
something briefly. Is Steve actually out here?
Yeah.
Okay. I imagine we'd run into you, but Boros, as soon as you're out, I think I would motion for us to kind of walk somewhere inconspicuously and mentally continue the conversation. If Thieves nearby and Vex nearby, you guys would hear it as well. I'd say it to everyone.
Boros, if we're going to rest here, how much of Laz's magic do you recall?
What do you mean by that?
He once spoke to me of a spell that he thought would be able to keep fiends in or out. I was wondering if you knew that same spell.
He's going to rack his mind a little bit. I see symbols in my head. I see a circle. I see energy. And I hear the words bastion in my head. Is that something similar? Does that ring a bell?
I'll let others speak before I do. I don't know that it rings a bell for us.
This is through the mental link, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see nothing.
Oh. Thanks. Absolute troll. Okay.
Rowan's not in the mental link.
That was dry as shit too.
I could try, if you'd like.
Later, not now. We have to keep up appearances, as terrible as our hosts are. By the way, Vic, good job. That food was delicious.
Vec just nods and smiles. You can see a little bit of his sway in his tail that he's happy that you're happy with it.
Yeah, I go back to brooding then.
All right.
I mean, we were heading towards the auction, I think, yeah.
I don't know where y'all were headed. Y'all haven't
think
given
that's
me a
what Rowan
destination.
Isn't that what Rowan was
wanted
allowed?
this.
I
Did
want
they
to
wanted to
meet
see a
the
fight,
mind
am I-
player.
Yeah, she wanted to
Yeah.
meet the mind flayer at the shop right here on this map
At level 3 exhaustion,
over here.
Yeah, that's... Oh, okay, that's not the auction, that's the shop.
No, it's
sorry.
just another shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I assume if they're in here, they have to sign the contract as well, so they have to be here. I'm just curious of whether or not they fell out of a portal or not.
Rowan, you do weird things when you're tired. But I'm into
Do
it. Let's go
things-
see it.
I
tired.
do weird things all the time.
Yes, I was going to say, do you not recall the whole necromancer arc? That was a trial.
We're calling it an arc now.
Yeah, no,
As if I'm done with that.
Never said the
Yeah.
arc was over.
Fair
Oh.
point, Captain. I mean, Lieutenant.
I may not remember much, but I do recall that necromancy is a forbidden art. I recommend you not follow that course of action.
Healing magic. I technically brought thee back to our friend here back to life.
Oh, and
Damn
she's
it,
So that's technically
she's
necromancy.
speaking out loud.
Yeah, I know.
Switch doctor.
Are
Switch
you?
doctor.
He's gonna look over.
Oh, were
to
all
you.
these questions in the mind link? Because if so, Rowan did not say anything. She just snuggled up to Vec.
I mean, we know you're not in the mind link. I would have been talking out loud.
Oh, okay.
lost track of it. To be honest with you.
I will usually say I'm speaking in the mind link if I'm speaking in the mind link.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I've never met a mind flayer before. Have you?
I mean, it's not really on my to-do list. I don't know about you guys. I only read about them in my favorite children's story, The Moose That Couldn't. And it was really weird. He had a thing in his ear. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, Draven told me about them, and from what he told me, the things they do with their face is, well, let's just say they're either really good partners in bed or absolutely terrible. I can't tell with him.
I didn't need to know that.
You asked our experiences. I was just... Never mind.
With a creature with a name like Mind Flayer, I wouldn't assume the former.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm going to that death shop.
No! Now I'm envisioning it. Oh no!
Oh, honey, I've already said it all.
I storm off.
I
I don't want to talk to you guys anymore.
Wait,
No.
Lieutenant, I have some questions about what you just said.
No, and I'm not your lieutenant.
I'm sorry,
I am
sir.
running
sir.
at this point. I'm
Wait!
running.
Thief follows you, knees raised too high.
Like just kind of sighs and just kind of like follows the rest of them while with Rowan in tow.
All right.
Is that... Rowan is kind of muttering to himself. Does that mean Draven did... What if my brother... What the...
Of course. Whatever you're thinking is probably exactly what you're thinking.
All right. You guys
It's what you'd
can,
imagine he'd say.
Bring yourselves over here if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
this
moving to
is,
give you one chance.
I will type the name. Wait. Make sure this is in the right language. Oh, yeah. Nope, not the right language. Of course not. Because I can't... My thing is screwed up and it won't let me freaking... Try that. There we go. Oh, I spelled... whatever. Y'all get it. Effects. Yeah, as you walk in, you see a creature with kind of a greenish tint to its skin. Rowan, you've never seen a mind flayer, so you see this kind of bulbous head with tentacles where a mouth should be. Large oval-shaped eyes that are just solid white. You don't see a pupil or anything in there. The creature seems to be, at the moment, looking at something in its hands, but it's not holding it. It's kind of floating in between its hands. And as the head kind of looks up towards you, you see the tentacles kind of waggle briefly, and you hear in your minds, all of you, "Welcome to Raxus," as the thing gestures towards the shop in front of you. Yeah, he kind of looks like this, with more of a greenish hue to his skin.
Oh no, it's Hentai Man.
Boros' eyes are just going to be fixated on the face tentacle, just reminiscing about what Ross said.
But yeah, as you walk into this shop, you see the desk there. You see.
I'm sorry, just the transition.
Yeah, I mean, just picture this. These things can read our minds, right? Everyone here is now walking up to it, thinking about its face, doing something real naughty.
Oh boy.
Anyways, you see all sorts of weapons, common weapons, exotic weapons. You see it on this thing behind you. It looks kind of like almost like a wheel that you would see. What do they call them? Water. Oh my God. Kind of like a mill. What do they call the damn things?
A water wheel?
Like a watermill? What?
Yeah, sort of.
What does it?
Just
Oh, you mean a water wheel?
Yeah, but it's instead of buckets or things that would catch water, you see little shelves, and you can grab the handle and spin it, and it'll turn. There's an item on each shelf, like, you know what I mean?
It's just a revolving shelf.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. You see a suit of armor. There's the rug in the center of the room. As you walk in, you notice the rug's actually kind of drifting just above the floor. You also see, for those of you that would know what a brain looks like, you see several little brains kind of standing around twitching with feet and with little limbs coming off of them. And a long tongue kind of, and they're just kind of, you'll see them shift every once in a while in place and face you. You don't know if it's looking at you, but it seems to be facing you.
Those intellect devourers.
The creature kind of tilts its head over in the direction of one of them, and it just nods at you.
Fascinating. I've never seen one before. I've also never met an illithid before.
Dude, you are so weird.
Here to purchase?
Sadly, no. I don't have this world's realms, planes, currency.
You see the tentacles kind of twitch a little. I accept gold.
Very tempting, man. What else?
Lazy Susan shelves. Sort of, yeah. I don't know who Susan is, but yeah. And why is she lazy? Is she fat? Like, anyways.
So this is a weapon shop.
It's an arcane weapon shop, I guess.
You're not sure. So I mean, everything is out for an easy view. You see a shield leaning against the corner over here. You see this suit of armor on a stand. You see this massive crossbow. Like, no way any of you. Vec might be able to hold it up, but somebody else would have to pull the trigger, right? This hammer here that is about 3 times the height of Vec. You see on the shelf here, over in the corner, you see different blades, morning star maces, a bow. You see all kind of weapons here. Some of them much larger than what any of you could probably use. Vec may be able to use a couple of them that are large, but most of them are average size. Average size for what they are: a battle axe, a sword, whatever. The shield here has all kind of assortment. You see just a sphere, a glass globe or sphere on one of the shelves. You see one of the shelves has like an arrow, looks to be an arrow on it. One of them has a wand of some sort, looks like it's made out of bone. Yeah, there's just all kind of assorted items on this, we'll call it a Lazy Susan shelf. And then you see over in the corner some exotic weapons here, kind of behind racks. And then you see, you see what you see in the shop. You see weapons on the walls. You see this crossbow here on the other side of this hammer seems to be on a stone table, but the table itself is just kind of drifting in the air. And there seems to be some kind of field around the crossbow itself.
I mean, Vec will look around. All these things look shiny and they look interesting, so yeah, he'll look around.
I'm gonna approach him and ask. I'm gonna pull out my S-Stock. I'm gonna ask, do you have anything like this?
You're gonna pull on what?
Pull out my S-Stock to show him.
Hey, why you gotta word it like that?
I'm gonna unsheath my S-Stock before this mind flayer's gangly tentacles.
The creature points over to the corner of this building. Jesus, you got me all fucked up here. Yeah, and he points to the shelf over in the corner. And you just hear a single word across this communication. Similar. And he just points at the weapons there.
I'll just go over here. Look what he has.
Yeah, can we get a fast track on opening up NPC inventory?
No. No.
I want to see its buy-sell window. You said no?
No.
It's buy-sell window.
I don't like that because that's a lot of maintenance I got to do. That's a lot of upkeep I got to do. To get it started anyways, to set it up. And I don't feel like fucking with all that. So, pretty much any style of weapon you're looking for is in this shop, except for maybe some of the more exotic, like an S-Stock, right? That's not a normal weapon. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have anything that is an S-Stock, but he's got short swords, he's got rapiers, he's got long swords, he's got broadswords, battle axes, glaives. I mean, he's got all kinds of weapons. None of them appear mundane. Everything here seems to be enchanted.
Is there any armor?
Nothing less.
Yes, unfortunately, yes. Sorry, thief. He has armor. He's got some metal armor. You're not sure if it's plate, what kind of metal, but he does have some tanned armor. I won't say what kind of skin it is, but he does have some leather-ish armor.
It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Or it gets the tentacles again. No.
Boy. Nice supple armor.
Yes. So there is just about everything you can imagine here as far as style, right? But nothing mundane. Everything here is enchanted. You can, even those that are not gifted in magic or studied in magic, you can feel it in the air. It's almost like static electricity. Like it's just enchantment hitting you, or the magic's just hitting you from all sides as soon as you walk into this building.
Actually, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, you're good. I interrupted you guys. I was just naked.
Anything in particular you seek?
Well, I'm looking for a set of armor for my druid friend.
Oh yeah. Do you have any ironbark or thorn willow? Anything like that?
You see him. Well, you see the creature there, kind of lift its arm lazily, and just kind of waggle its fingers, to a few sets of, again, tanned armor, leather, some type of leather. And he kind of makes the, the motion with his fingers, like to come here, and you see a couple of them kind of float over to him. Where is Thebe? Oh, he's outside. Okay. Yeah, they kind of hover in the air close to this creature. Something like this, you hear in your head. It appears to be normal leather armor. That's what it looks to be anyways.
Yes. How much?
For you? Damn, my voice cracked a little there. 900 gold. Or my voice cracked again. Dude, I keep wanting to go back to Bob's voice. 100 souls.
Yeah.
Wait. I mean, 900 gold for leather armor seems kind of pricey, doesn't it?
It's not regular leather. Somewhat enchanted.
Oh, like how enchanted? Like gonna melt my skin when I put it on enchanted, or like it makes me coffee in the morning enchanted?
Well, for all intents and purposes, this is a +1 leather armor. The other one is a studded leather armor. That one is going to be 1,300 gold. But it is also, actually this one is, what's that? Is that cast off? Oh. Sorry, I lost it. Hang on. Oh, this one is also, yeah, +1, but it's a cast-off studded leather. Essentially, I'm not going to say that in his voice. This studded leather armor, you can just it takes one action to just remove it from you. Like, it doesn't take the normal time to put it on and take it off.
Iron Man style.
How many souls for that one?
150.
Don't we have... Phoebe stops talking. Says in the mental leak, don't we have that money from the bag holding? That should cover this, right?
I'm not in the link.
Who has that bag, guys? Anyone know?
Yeah, Boros had it. Lazarus had the bag. He had a bag full of fucking gold.
I think Rowan did
I
too.
think I still have it.
I'll still have it.
Yeah, y'all should have several 100 pounds of gold.
I think he said studded armor +1 cast off. I think that's the better of the two, right? If we're cool with it. I don't know. That seems like it's pretty good. Be good for a lot of people, right?
Especially with your penchant to take your armor off for some odd reason.
It's not my fault I have washboard abs.
Get the armor, Thief. You need it.
All
I
right.
need you.
You're right. I don't have washboard abs. You don't have to call me out so subtly.
Simon chimes in too and says, "Pick me up some armor too. I'm getting drunk."
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Yo, Simon wants some armor too.
We may have to come back for these.
Wait, why do we have to come back for
Real
these?
quick, what kind of, if any, rapiers do I find?
So rapiers are you find. Let me roll to see how many rapiers he actually has. Ha! He's got one. You find one rapier. You're not sure of the
Wonderful.
enchantment, but if you would like to ask about it, I will let you know.
Yeah.
But first, let's see. Rowan said something about having to come back. What is she talking about?
I lean over to Thief and I whisper, although it doesn't matter anyway because the Mind Flayer can read minds. I'm like 100 gold short.
Really? Y'all have a shitload of gold.
I don't think mine's updated.
It's all on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a whole bunch of other shit in here too.
I don't know. It's weird because like I don't know if this is your intention or not, but it might just like none of the monsters have really been dropping much gold. So I don't know if that was because we had gotten so much already.
Yeah, y'all had pretty much however much gold y'all could carry. So
I don't know, because it was whatever amount that Sentinel loaded up into Lazarus's bag of holding, which is I don't know how much. And then Rowan took like a good few pounds as well, knowing that like, oh, if someone goes down, we need gold at least. But I didn't take as much as Sentinel.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know Lazarus had loaded. I think he took the bag from Sentinel, or maybe he loaded up his own gold.
No, Sentinel took my bag and loaded it for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you had a bag with 500 pounds of gold in it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking gold.
Yeah.
What did you do with the gold? You still have it?
What?
You still have
What
it,
did you
right?
do with the gold? Do you still have it?
Oh wait, do you? Oh,
Boros?
yes. Oh wait, Boros. Do you have that? Do you have your bag of holding on you? Or do you have a bag?
I have a bag, yes.
Have you looked inside it?
It's
He's
the
gonna-
money bag.
He's gonna peer inside it. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of gold in here.
Yeah. One of our previous traveling companions really wanted a lot of gold, so he made you hold it.
I see. Well, I'm gonna finish perusing, and we can get that settled.
Okay. Okay. Should we? Because I feel like we left Simon in the dust. We left Simon to just get drunk at a tavern.
I brought him back. He's over here with you guys. He came meet you guys.
Okay.
By the way, Boros, this is the Mind Flayer would let you know this is what they call a dancing rapier.
Ah. Well, that sounds quite up my alley.
there you go. If you want kind of a description of it. But yeah, this particular rapier would cost you 3,500 gold. Is not cheap.
But
That is a powerful enchantment.
Worth it. Where else we gonna spend it?
Boros?
Looking around, is there any light armor?
Yeah. He's got a suit of leather armor. Just kind of hovering next to the studded leather.
Alright. I'll also grab some. Is studded leather light or medium armor? I forget.
Like,
Studded leather
Is
is
it
light.
light?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll also pick up the studded leather.
All right. So you're gonna buy the rapier and the studded leather.
Yeah,
Okay.
Boros?
and whatever
have
the
it?
rest of the party needs.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I have 1,000 gold so I can get Thieves some armor?
I thought you had a shit ton of gold.
I only have 800.
Only.
I didn't take as much as the others did. I try not to be that greedy.
All right. I will.
kind of want to walk back to where this mind flayer's desk is at. And I'm gonna like take out this giant heavy metal stick and like point to the socket and kind of like attempt to speak to this thing telepathically, like just looking at it and just thinking at him. Do you have anything that fits in here?
The creature looks at the sword. You see
Good
him.
idea.
What?
Good idea.
He looks down at the sword, and he looks up at you, and you're a little taller than him, or than it. Excuse me. But it looks up at you and it just shakes its head no.
All right.
There it is.
What about
So-
boots? Oh, go ahead, Beck. Sorry.
Oh no, sir.
Alright, so there's very obviously some other enchanted things in here, if you guys want to ask about them. You have your studded leather, Boros, and you have, so that's 13, 35, so that's 4,800 gold, sorry.
Okay.
It's in your, I dropped them in your inventory. Anything else from in here? Anyone? I mean,
Boots?
The-
Shoes?
Boots? No, he does not seem to have any boots of any kind.
Bracelets?
No, no bracelets.
How much
Anklet?
is the flying carpet actually?
Huh. That's. Oh shit!
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
bless you.
Ooh, my ears popped. Okay, hold on. Flying carpet. You know what? I don't know how much flying carpet costs. Why would you ask me that?
Because you put it in there.
I know. Of course, there's no gold price.
That's because it's a magical item.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you so much, Rowan.
You're welcome.
Also very rare.
Yeah.
I imagine an exorbitant amount, but I had to ask anyway.
Did you though?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're looking at about 20,000 gold pieces for a flying carpet.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, never mind.
How many
Yeah.
souls is that?
It'd be roughly 20,000. Probably 3,500 souls.
Jesus.
2,500 souls.
Okay. Well,
That Diablo's got that.
yeah.
Necklaces,
It's got some.
rings.
Hang on. Necklaces. Yes, a few necklaces. Let's see. I'll roll for that. Rings. Come on, give me a dice roll. Got a couple of rings. So necklaces. It's got 4 necklaces. Wow, and 4 rings. So they would be I know some things he very specifically has in here. Other stuff is just kind of I'd let the dice rolls to decide. All right. So he has. Oh wow, that's a nice one. He's got a ring. I like that one too. Anyways, he has one. It appears to be a ring. It looks like feathers, right? Looks like 2 feathers, very small silver feathers that are kind of bent and from what do they call the end of a feather? It's not a stem, is it?
It's just the root of a feather.
The pin.
The root or the pin? Yeah, maybe a pin. I don't know. But anyways, they're connected, and then the feathers kind of wrap around and form the ring section. It is a ring of feather falling. He has a ring of. Ooh, that's a nice one. But yeah, ring of free action, which essentially stops you from being affected by paralyzed or restrained effects.
Like freedom of movement.
Or can you remove them? While you wear this
No,
ring, difficult terrain
you
does
can't
not
be.
cost extra movement, and
Yeah.
magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. There is a ring of mind shielding. And he has a ring of resistance, which gives you resistant to 1 element, which I will roll randomly if you were to purchase the ring. Necklaces. I cannot spell. Okay. What is this? Oh, nice. There is a necklace of adaptation. You can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage against saving throws. On saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill and stuff like that.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks.
He has one that is very familiar to you guys. It is a necklace of fireballs. There is. He has a. Is that what it's called? Health. Hang on. Is that what it's called? Parapet of health. Yeah, that's what it is. You're immune to contracting any disease while you wear this pendant. And then. And then he has. What is this one? dice, but I'm not giving you that one. No.
What? Boo! Everyone boo the
Way too
DM.
powerful.
Boo!
That's way
Whatever.
too powerful.
What was it? What is it? What is it?
So there's one called Amulet of the Devout. It's a +1. Essentially, it gives you a +1 to a bonus to all your spell attack rolls and your saving throw DCs of your spells.
Oh, damn.
So nice.
Yeah. And then there is Amulet of the Plains. I'll give you. I'll just throw the description in chat for you. You can decide what you want to do with that.
What?
Oh, wow.
What? We going home, boys?
Assuming you pass that check.
I got that.
There's
Peace
only a
out.
few people in this party that stand a decent chance of passing that check. Simon, with his reliable talent, mate.
I got that shit.
Well, also
And
look
it's a
at
check.
the D100 roll. Holy shit, guys! You could end up on a random plane of existence.
We're good.
How often could we do that? Like, if it's like, oh shit, I don't want to be here. You know?
And like, oh, I don't want to be here either.
Yeah, right?
I don't know if it has charges. Hang on, let me see.
You talking about the Amulet of Plains?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oof.
Huh. It doesn't say anything about charges.
Nice.
Infinite.
There's no way. There must be something wrong because it's just this whole thing is it just has a description. That's it. There's no details. There's no effects. There's no nothing. It just has the description that I linked.
Then probably what it would be. Then it's gotta be that you've gotta have the tuning fork for it, and if you don't, you can't go anywhere. I don't know. I haven't looked at the item in a while.
I think the problem is I don't think there's any charges. I think it's because first you have to pass the intelligence check, then you have to roll a D100 because there's a 50% chance you're going to end up in some fucked up place. So
True,
maybe the downsides outweigh the fact that there's no charges. So
I'll take
I don't
that
know.
chance.
I'm pretty sure it's because I know that spell has the tuning fork requirements.
Yeah.
Otherwise you don't go anywhere. But I don't know. It's up to you.
He has an arrow of over here on this shelf here. He's got an arrow there of slaying. The arrow of slaying, the creature that it is attuned to will be rolled randomly if you purchase the arrow. There's also a wand of transport. It is called.
I don't have used magic device.
That's 3rd edition, bro.
Yeah.
So the wand of transport, it has 7 charges. You can use 2 charges to Misty Step. You can use 5 charges to Dimension Door, or you can use all 7 charges to teleport. Once all the charges are used, it recharges 2 charges every dawn. So if you deplete it, it's going to take essentially 4 days to get all of his charges back.
Is there a
How many
maximum amount of charges?
7. It can only hold 7 charges, and it takes all 7 to cast teleportation.
How many people can it teleport?
Up to 8 creatures.
Yep.
How much is this wand?
This wand would be souls or gold?
Gold.
And we only got 2 of those. If we're pooling.
Yeah. So gold would be 8,500. Souls would be 1,200.
What's 500 pounds of gold come out to?
10,
Not enough.
10 gold per pound, I think. Or is it 50 gold per pound?
I think
each
we figured
gold-
this out.
It's
I
10
have-
gold per pound. Each one is 0.1.
Yeah, so 10
0.01.
gold per pound.
Damn, that's some big ass coins.
0.1. Math.
And we have 500 gold, 500 pounds worth of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
So 500. So you have 5,000 gold.
You have 5,800
We have
and
way
some.
more than 5,000.
I could have swore we have way more than that.
I have a little under 12,000 gold.
Because we took everything that was in Simonopolis, right?
I'm sorry.
No.
50 coins weigh a pound.
Oh, it's 50. Okay.
Yeah.
So then you have
50 times
25,000
500.
gold.
I'm rich, biatch.
And then
I mean,
Sentinel had
that-
a bag as well, I think.
Sentinel did not have a bag.
Oh, he didn't? Somebody had a bag.
It's
I had a bag of
Feyre.
holding.
Oh, Pharaoh.
Oh, Feyre
Yeah.
had a bag. Well, who
I
took
took
the bag?
Feyre's. I
Yeah,
took
you got the bag.
Feyre's.
Yeah, but she didn't fill it up like that. She just scoped a little bit in there.
I didn't want to get too greedy. Considering Sentinel was shoving handfuls in and in, I was like, I think maybe on the off chance consequences come back, I should not. But anyways, he said we have 25,800 and some odd gold.
Yeah, well, minus the 40, 800 or whatever that he just spent. So, or 40,
Still.
whatever it was.
We're at 20K, bro.
Yeah. So, he also has an orb. Very simple. It's an orb of scrying.
Ooh,
Um,
we have purchasing power.
He's got a wand of magic missiles.
Ooh.
He's got a few different low-level wands there as well. But, I mean, yeah, what are y'all looking for here? I mean, that's pretty much everything.
Wand of transport definitely is a must, because we need a way out of here.
Hey, man, we can
Assuming the portal doesn't close.
get back to Sanctuary with that plains ring.
Yeah, that ring is super expensive though.
And that's assuming you pass the check, but if the wand to teleport, you use all 7 charges, you can teleport everyone. Instantly.
Yeah, the ring only transports one person. I mean, the amulet
No,
of
no, no, no.
planes.
No.
Oh, no, it
says-
doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but you also have to pass the check.
Yeah, but this campaign will take a really different turn if we, you know.
End up on the
Let's
astral,
go.
the astral sea? Fuck.
Let's go. Who's with me?
Don't do that to me. Oh, my God.
You just got to keep us alive until we can pass a check, roll again, be like, no.
I vote for the sake of being able to teleport places, conveniently, wand of transport.
How much is the wand, by the way?
It's 8,500 gold.
Who
Do it.
revealed this?
Okay. Also, out of just simple curiosity, what was that ring that helps with advantages with paralysis and other things?
Ring of free action.
Reaction?
Yep, ring of reaction.
Yeah.
How much was the amulet of the devote?
The devout, amulet of the devout.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was, I think 2,200 gold.
How many souls?
3,200 gold. Sorry.
How many souls?
Soul-wise, that one would be about 400 gold souls. No, sorry. About 200 souls.
What if we just, guys, what if we simplify this and we just say, like, everyone can get something? You know, I got this really great studded armor or something, you know, and Laz got his weapon, you know, and so, like, if you guys feel the need to pick something up, everyone grabs one thing. Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Money for everyone to pick one thing.
Yeah, and then you just, you know, be considerate to the group as a whole, and we're good, right? So.
That kind of just chimes up.
I mean, we
Don't
could
need
just
anything.
walk out of this place and start farming souls.
We don't really have time for that, and we gotta get to bed soon. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty tired, and I know Rowan is. So, I don't, and Vec, I think some of those rings, personally, would look great on you. There's the ring of resist thing, and then there's the free, you know, that one.
There's the and the other. This creature looks at all of you, kind of conversing mentally amongst yourselves, right? And you all hear it speak within your minds. If it's souls you need, try your hand in the arena.
That kind of just turns back to this person thing. Mm-hmm. How much do they give?
Place a bet. Whatever you wish to bet. But if you can't back it, suffer the consequences. In other words, place your bet, but if you don't have the money to bet and you lose, that's your ass.
You lose your soul. Where do you think the souls come from?
Trick me, I have 3 now. Do my own, I guess. You should rest first. Don't need anything.
Yeah, if we could rest, think about it over the next week, pick it up on next session.
I mean, we could talk before we go to bed.
Gotta strategize.
God, how much is a room at the tab? Do we know how much a room at the tavern is?
They accept gold or services?
Services, huh?
Oh my.
So,
And with that, Vic kind of just starts walking out.
okay, so for now we're getting Thebe and Boros's armor and Boros's sword.
I think there's only one set of armor, so I'll have bought it. I'll give it to Thebe.
You can't have it. I'll take the other one.
There were 2 sets, right?
There was one regular leather and one studded leather.
Yeah, it was the leather armor was a +1. The studded armor is it's called cast off armor, but it also gives you a +1. So
I technically don't need armor, so I'll just give it to Thebe.
No, but you get closer. I'll take. No, it's fine. Thebe grabs the leather armor.
Oh.
wait, they didn't buy the leather armor. All he bought was the studded. So
I guess Thebe didn't.
I'll pay for the leather armor.
Boros does have normal studded leather armor on.
Do I?
Yeah. You've had it ever since you started.
I haven't worn that shit like ever. Yeah, like I technically don't need armor, so you can have it, dude. I've got magic.
Okay.
He
well,
got the magic.
there's
I got
your
magic.
studded leather armor. What about the cast-off studded leather armor? Did you still purchase that?
Yeah, I'll purchase it and give it to the team.
Oh, okay. Well, now, Steve, now you have studded leather armor. So,
Sweet.
it's a +1. You should be able to equip it in your thing.
You said it's cast off, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in your inventory. I'll put it in your inventory.
He puts it on and immediately casts it off.
Oh my God, Thief!
Yeah, just a few seconds. I mean, you throw the whole suit onto the ground.
Welcome to the 80s where you have tearaway pants.
Yeah, right? It kind of does have those vibes.
Oh damn! If you equip it, it brings you up to an 18 AC ball. Shit.
I am the shield.
I'll go ahead and equip it for you. You can always unequip it if you wish. But
By
yeah.
unequip it, you mean cast it off? Because yes.
All right. Well, I'll unequip it. You can do what you want with it. You have the dancing rapier is in your inventory. What else did y'all purchase besides those two things? Anything yet? Are y'all
I
gonna
think that's
discuss
all we
it?
have right
We're gonna
now.
discuss it.
Okay. And then y'all would. This creature would come back when you've made up your mind. I'll be here.
Okay. Peace.
Ross? You didn't
Yo.
say much in there.
Yeah, because it's a mind flayer.
Okay. Where to, guys?
To wherever we can find a place to rest.
I know where that's at. I was just over there.
Okay, let's lead the way.
All right, Simon leads
Also,
the
I
way.
still think we should come up with code names while we're here.
I am Mr. Blue.
Yeah, I'm the witch doctor!
Reservoir Dogs.
Make
Let's
sure
go
you press
Reservoir
tab
Dogs.
if you don't have a view.
Oh, yikes. Wow. Okay, it's hot! It's hot! It's very hot.
Oh, how long is the, what's the delay on the stream? Because it's still showing the shop on there.
Only about 5 seconds.
I mean, you should be loaded in by now, huh?
I'm already loaded in. My
Yeah.
stream
Yeah,
is
same.
still... I'm showing. The stream is showing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not on my screen. Like, I'm watching this stream on my phone, and it's showing the shop still with the mind flayer.
Oh, then you're behind, my dude.
Wow, man. Are you
I'm gonna feel it, too.
live?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Actually, everything's frozen. There it goes. I had to reload. Huh, what happened? Anyways.
You probably have a lot going on between like your camera and then hosting D&D on your computer.
Well, no,
There's a lot
I'm
going on
on
in your
Twitch
network.
on my phone, and my phone's not connected to my Wi-Fi, so
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I said 3G.
If you guys are sending me messages I didn't catch, I'm sorry. Oh, no, that's
I was wondering about those 20 messages.
all right. Well, yeah. Welcome to Devil's Pint. As you walk in, you immediately see immediately see all sorts of fiendish creatures, demonic creatures, some vaguely familiar, impish-looking creatures, mephits, some of you are aware, some that are very feminine, wings dancing seductively in the corner. You hear a band.
Which corner?
Huh?
Yeah,
you
that
see one
Apocalyptica.
here. You see one at the bar. Oh shit! What? Why did they move?
Hey,
these are for those of you that are sort of. It's kind of loud. Hold on. Anyways, for those of you that are educated in this stuff, wow. You understand
I
that
see
these are called succubus, huh?
Oh,
Succubi.
you use those
Succubi.
images.
Yeah, so on the stage at the back of the tavern, you see what appears to be undead females, all playing different instruments. One's got a violin, one has what looks like a large violin, cello, I guess. If you
That's
will.
a cello. That is a cello.
I know what a cello is, but I don't know if cellos were in fantasy world here. I don't know what they would call them.
They were.
Why would they
But
not
did they
be?
call them cellos?
Yes.
Yes.
Why not?
They
Okay.
go as far back as the 17th century.
Either
Okay.
that or it's a floor loop.
I mean, you could use its full name. It's called a violoncello, but
Oh
the shorter
my
term
God.
is.
Anyways,
Orchestra!
there is an organ up there. There is a set of drums up there, and they're all playing. And obviously, if you have your token selected, you can hear the music playing in the background. But there
Sounds
is-
pretty dope.
There's almost a banner. I mean, there is a banner hanging across the bottom of the stage, and it is. It just says, "Souls of Sound."
Is it an organ or an actual organ?
It's piano organ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Get
we're
out
in
of
hell, dude. Just saying.
You see a mismatch of creatures in here, like I said. Some creatures you've never seen before. You see one very humanoid-looking creature sitting off in the corner. It appears to be human. And you see one of the little creatures that kind of mind-fucked y'all in y'all's last battle. Seems to be the bartender here. Not one of the creatures from the last battle, but a creature that, you know, very similar to that. Seems to be the the bartender here. As you step in, you hear the music playing. You see several demons kind of dancing. You see a bunch of creatures sitting around tables. You even see some beholders and a group of mind flayers in the back having drinks together. The human obviously stands out. Unsure what that would be, but as you guys step in, that's where we're going to call the session. So, welcome
Never felt so out of
to
place.
Devil's Pint.
You feel out of place.
The wall's not working? What's going on here? Whatever.
So the beholder in the back's like, so a dragonborn, a gnoll, and 4 heathens walking to a bar, right?
You should
And then
actually
he
walk
turns
up
and looks at
closer
us.
to the bar. You can actually hear some music in here, and it's pretty sick.
Yeah, the music does get louder as you approach the stage. Like, mechanically, that's how it works in Foundry as well.
Still
They're
streaming?
playing Diablo's top 10.
Yeah, we're still screaming.
With the beholder's name happen to be Xanathar.
No.
Not confirmed.
Oh, I see Rowan's favorite creature over here.
We don't give true names here.
Oh, fuck my life. Is that a... Oh, no.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
No.
If you guys wish to catch up on previous episodes, again, you can go to our YouTube channel, Abracadagger DnD on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for being here. Give us a like, give us a follow. Tell your friends. Let's get some viewers in here, and we will see y'all next week as the party figures out what the hell to do in hell. Good night, people.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye.
Alright.